Hello there, World of Tankers. Welcome to the channel. I'm your host, Droodles Blitz, and in today's live stream, I will be, well, playing Blitz. I accidentally loaded up World of Tanks PC there. Now we're loading up Blitz. Let me put my Xbox remote charger on that. There you go. I bought this table dock. It mounts to the bottom of the table, and it's weird because the AC ports work fine, but the USB ports only work when something's actively plugged in. So if you unplug it and there's no power going through it, you have to unplug the port and then plug it back in. It's actually kind of annoying. Am I going crazy, or is bro streaming at 1 a.m.? Well, believe it or not, I live in Arizona where it's only 10 p.m. So I know. It's insane. There's something called different time zones. Okay, alright. Let's see, what are we gonna do today? Play the Waffenträger. Oh, God. Alright. Well, regrets are already being made. Regrets are being made! Oh, boy. When bad teammates come, rage will follow. No, I will come. No. I will probably rage if we get enough bad teams, but it really depends. I'm also playing on my main account, so it'll be fair, okay? If I was playing on my press account, it wouldn't be as fair, but because I'm on my main account, the chance of me raging is actually decently there. 12 a.m. midday. Well, yeah, it's not too late for me. It's nice living in Arizona, actually, because I am ahead of everybody else's time zone, or behind, whatever it is. Why must the audience bully me? Why you bully me? Alright, well, here we go. Time to die. It's the hardest tank to have? No, it's not. The hardest tank to have is your mom. I don't even know what I'm saying at this point. The enemy team has 3 heavies. AMX M4, Rhino, and an IS-7. I want to move up here, but I obviously don't want to play too aggressive in case my team doesn't support me, but I'm going to move to this rock here. This is a decent early game position, and if anybody tries crossing, we can ideally hit them, so we'll see. There you go. Got the enemy WZ, and we're going to put on my reticle Cali. We're going to slam a shell, and wow, they actually screwed up that shot. That's crazy. Oh, but we got the 907 over here, of course. How fun. Alright, we need to back up, and I'm going to chill right here for now. That's fine. As long as I can chill here, I should be okay. That WZ, I can't believe they hit my gun. Would be great, though, if my team would come over and support me. At this point, we should be unspotted, so that's good at least. Gotta wait a little bit longer. 3, 2, 1, okay. We should be unspotted now. Completely unspotted at least. Well, there's the 907. Ow, really? Really, the IS-7's gonna shoot me. That's impressive, dude. That's rather impressive. Alright, there's the WZ, and what am I gonna do? I'm going to push over here and aim in on the WZ. There you go. Get an easy clear into that player. It's obviously pretty important. We have a damaged gun, which I really can't do anything about, so that's a bit of a bummer. I'm going to move up and see what this 907's game plan is. Hello, 907. Oh, okay. Wow. Well, there you go. There is your Rhino, or not your Rhino, your Waffenträger gameplay. I actually do have support. If this bat chat hits his shots, I should be fine. So... oh, there it is. There it is. I rely on him for one shot to pen, and he couldn't do that. That was too challenging for the bat chat. Thanks, bat chat. Like, we're gonna win, and I did fine. It's just impressive how I always have the worst luck. All this dude had to do is pen 3 shots on a 907, and I would have lived. 3 shots on a 907. It's not even like a hard tank to pen. If it was an IS-7, understanding. A 907? Come on, dude. Goofy bat chat? Yeah. I think we did okay, though. I took, what, my first clip to that I killed the full health 113, and then I penned 1 more shot. So I did maybe 2,700 damage. I should have done over 3k, But obviously the game kind of screwed me over, and that one shell I fired on the 907 missed. I had a damaged gun, which was really, really disappointing. Let's see. Yeah, we did fine, to be honest. That's right, I also rammed the 907. So if you add all that together, we took 955 off that player, 2,000 off the 113. And if that first shot we had fired would have penned, we not only would have lived, but I would have done 3,600, potentially also getting a clip into the IS-7. So, can't really say that that was my fault. That was just cringe. Very cringe. I hate teammates that can't even shoot a proper shot in tier 10. Dude was literally 10 feet away, too. Pretty sad. Can I goon? Exo, you poob. Tier 1 gameplay? No. 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 Lorraine 50 ton. You know what? Nobody ever asks for that tank, and I don't really like it that much, but I'll play it. It's not a bad tank, it's just not a good tank. Its gun is eh. That's what I'll say. I wish that its gun was a little bit better. Especially on move. Now, you could say run V-stabs, but I don't really see V-stabs making a difference. What am I reading? 215B 183. Why do you guys always pick the goofiest tanks? Why can't it be something exciting? The 183 is not even a hard tank to drive. It's just dumb. Alright. I believe that this tank should have had super speed boost. I think it actually did when it was in testing and Wargaming took it away. I could be wrong, though. Alright. Let's see what we can do. Everything is good until it gets a bad team. Well, I don't think that team we had last battle was anything impressive. I mean, the Waffenträger did its job. And I don't know why that IS-7 had to tunnel me. If we didn't get shot by that IS-7, I actually would have lived. Okay. Remember you saying you wouldn't play War Thunder? I just don't find War Thunder very fun. Okay. Let's keep going. Got the Eric Concept. We got the Shark. CDC. This is the wrong time to do a type of stream. The Brazilians and Mexicans are out. I mean, that's fine. I'll just farm them. Honestly, I don't know why. Is there somebody that's like Latin American? Can you explain to me why there's so many Hispanic players that play Blitz? I don't understand it. Like, I just don't get why there's so many people that speak Spanish that play this game. There's almost more than English-speaking players at this point. And I don't have a problem with it. I just don't understand why there's so many, you know? I've never been able to understand that. We got the Skoda on the rear. This is not a good position to be in right now. This is actually a really bad spot to be in. What I'm going to do, get out of my way. Get out of... Dude, get out of my way. Thank you. I'm going to get down here, and I'm going to chill in this spot. I think that this is the best spot for me to sit in right now, because as you can see, I can get an easy shell into that player. And if you want to shoot me, go ahead, 50 TP. You'll get shot pretty hard in return, dude, so I don't really need to care about him. What I need to worry about more is the tanks camping on the enemy ridgeline. It took my Eric long enough to make that play. Okay. I'm just going to keep sitting here. Don't know why my Eric is now playing so passive when he could just shoot the guy. There you go. Kind of weird. Either way, there goes the 50 TP. Goodbye, Fernando. That about solidifies this as a win. I can now start climbing up the hill, and yeah, I can't really push the Skoda, but I won't be spotted, so I can climb up the hill. I don't really like this map at all. I think Castilla is one of the worst maps in the game. It just sucks, and the reason why is very simple. It's because of that hill. Both hills suck, and, you know, a tank like this... And I always get the bad spawn, too. It's literally always the bad spawn, but... There's just nothing you can really do in this tank to counter people on the hill. It's very cringe. We're not going to get any damage because the BZ is going to kill him. So, yeah, we're gonna do basically a whole load of nothing this battle. You could say, oh, why didn't you play aggressive? But It's not my job to play aggressive in this thing, right? How am I supposed to know that I'm not going to get nuked for pushing up because they have tanks on the hill? So, there's really no way. It's T-49 driving into the wall, but... There you go. Nice 480 damage high explosive into that player. I mean, I didn't do bad. I just didn't do anything great either. Just an average battle. But I'll take a win, you know? I don't know where this T-95 is. I would assume he's on this hill. But I have no clue. Ah, he's camping in the enemy spawn. A skilled player. Olaf Robles. The skill is real with this one. I don't understand why this tank isn't that fast, to be honest. You would think for this vehicle not having much going for it, it would be fast. But no, it's not. Its gun is to be honest. The mobility is and the... I don't know, I don't really like this tank that much. Yeah. Oh well. 1700 damage it is. Not a bad game, just, again, not a good game. Okay. About the STB1, I have to do the TVP. Yeah, that was a pretty lame battle. I mean, we obviously had the BZ-176 and Eric do better, but it's because they played more aggressive. I'm never going to put myself in a position where I could be bled. It's just not going to happen. I'm smart enough to know that the spawn that I had on Castilla, if that enemy T-95 had decided to go up that hill, and there was somebody else on the hill at the time, but if they had had players that were on that heavy hill, they could have nuked me the moment I was spotted. And I wasn't going to be stupid enough to put myself in a position where the enemy team could bleed me out for trying to push the 50 TP. So instead, I wait and hope that the enemy makes bad plays. Who do you think is going to win this comp here? I'll be honest, I haven't been paying attention to comp. I don't really care about comp at this point. The competitive scene is no longer about skill. It is about who can spam the most tanks with reactive armor. Apparently, I've been told the 116 F3 is being spammed in comp right now. That's pretty hilarious because the vehicle has at most 2,100 DPM. I just don't understand why you'd choose a 116 over a Kron. I mean, don't get me wrong, the 116 is great for pushing and stuff, but like the Kron is still a better tank in most situations. Alright, that guy just shot. Bounce the first shell, get blocked by my bat chat. Thanks, dude. You don't even have any shells, and you're still blocking me. Like, really? Really? You have no shells, and you're blocking me. That's impressive stuff, my guy. I could have definitely bled out that BZ at least once or twice, but not when I have a teammate like that. Now the Patton's going to get in my way. It's pretty impressive stuff so far. This is already a loss. The problem is, our team is getting cooked, and I'm not really sure what to do about it, you know? Yeah, good job. Good job, Patton. You're really skilled, dude. Yeah, it's pretty awful team. Oh, we got the 62A right here. One shell into the 62, two shells into the 62, and yeah, thank you. 459 from a 300 Alpha gun. I love the HE capabilities that vehicle features. Yeah, very, very good team we had here, dude. Super good. Good job, 60 TP. Good job, dude. Instead of just waiting in cover. Nope, you're going to drive into the open. That's a skilled play. I don't even know how our 907 got bled. Oh, good job, Batchat. Wow. It's not even the bad tanks that get me mad. It's games like this where you just have the biggest apes. Okay, and he hits that. They're just so much better at this game than me, dude. Clearly. I mean, you know, this minnow's just that good at the game. There's one pen into the minnow, two pens into the minnow, and three pens into the minnow. Yeah, enjoy that. Minus 800 health. Good job from our bat chat, of course. Alright, well. I just like how the minnow hit that back corner. Oh, we got the 62A over here. I'm still reloading. I'm not going to worry about the 62. That player doesn't seem to be that big of a threat. I'm going to focus more on the 5A and stuff. Alright, that player's dead. We do have the 907, which... Oh, thank you, RNG. That was very helpful. Okay, there's one. Not able to get another, but at least I bled the player out a little bit, I guess. Got the 268 over here. See if I can get some damage into this player. Oh, roll 721, of course, you know. We did 2,000 damage. Great job, team. That was really skilled. All our team had to do was not YOLO. That's all they had to do. They just had to sit in this corner of the map and wait. We had the positional advantage. And sure, our Patton sucked and died. But really, our 60 TP decided that he wanted the YOLO into the base cap. That was going to be a good play. I am 100% confident when I say that my 60 TP was sitting at around 44% win rate. You guys ready? Let's see. Let's figure it out. Unravel the mystery. Ooh, 50%. Wow. That's pretty shocking. Wow. What a skilled player. Too bad in tier 10 he's sitting at 48, 48. Actually, he doesn't have a single tier 10 that breaches past 50% win rate. The max win rate he has in tier 10 is 50%. Everything else, 42% for the Chieftain, 275 games. I mean, it's crazy, dude. As I always say, there's a difference between skill and then just dumb. Alright, let's try that again, and hopefully we don't get a team like that. Yeah, I don't know what to say. Why do you expect your team to do a decent job? I don't expect my team to do a decent job. I want them to do an average job. See, that's the difference. You're not understanding. My team didn't have to do a good job. All they had to do was not die. That's literally it. That's the only task that I have for my team, is to live longer than I do. That's not really that hard. If my 60 TP had literally just sat on the heavy flank and never moved, it would have been more helpful than him driving into the open and dying. Even if he was AFK, because at least that hit points would have allowed me to do more of my job, and the 268 would have shot the 60 instead of me, which then would have allowed me to push the 268. You can understand what I'm saying. It's not rocket science, dude. I don't need my teams to be good. I need them to not die. That's literally it. If they live long enough that I can do my job, then we'll win. This game, the enemy team is platooning 2 mediums. I am the only medium on my team. So basically what Wargaming's done is they have given me an unwinnable situation right out of the bat. It's completely unfair. It's a great example of how bad the matchmaker is. When you're thrown a situation like this, do not bother going to medium flank. Don't even bother spotting for your team. Your team's not going to help you. Don't expect them to. Go to medium, or go to the heavy flank instead, because, you know, we might run into some heavies over here that we can at least farm out. Now, they do have a 183, but I would have been spotted by the 183 at this point, so obviously that player is not sitting in this back spot. There's nobody over here. There you go. There's the enemy 183, all the way in the back. And I am somehow spotted. I don't know how, but I am. What we're going to do is we're going to flank all the way over here, and we're going to chill in this position. This is a great spot, because my team will... Oh, okay, dude. Alright, dude. Okay. There it is. There it is. So, let me get this correct, just to understand properly. They have a 268. Is it? This 183 better not have a shell. I don't think he does, but just to understand this situation correctly. They have a 268 and 183 in the most random spots possible. Now, I'm fine right here, and the 183 just shot, which means I can just... Oh, great, they have another tank destroyer, dude. Wow. That's really helpful. I have no words for what's actually unfolding here. I really do. I'm speechless. But let's hope that my shells average roll. There's 1, 2, 3, and I'm dead. Yep, there you go. Okay. I don't have any words. My team is refusing to move up, which just screws me over. How hard can it possibly be for my team to kill this 2 health 183? Seriously, how hard can it be for my team to kill this guy? I don't understand it. My brain actually cannot comprehend the level of bad that my team is here. There you go. Good job. Good job, team. You finally got him. You killed a 2 health 183. Oh, there you go. We got the SU shooting me, but at least we cleared that player, and we get a free shell into the SU. Wow. Worst team ever, dude. Worst team ever. If our team had at any moment in this battle just pushed. That's all they had to do. Just push the 183. We would have won. That's all they had to do. Good job, 260. Alright, we're going to reload for 5 more seconds, and we'll see if I can get some damage out, potentially. Let's see. There's one. Oh, okay. Of course the 62 has to shoot me. Well, I did 3,800 damage. I'm not going to play the TVP again. And to be fair, it's not the TVP's fault. It's just, as I said, there's nothing you can do when you're thrown into a game like this. There's literally nothing you can do. I played my cards perfect. I knew that the tank destroyers would be slower and that they would probably be in the back. And because of that, I caught the enemy tank destroyers off guard. I distracted a 268, I distracted an SU-122-54, and a 183. The entire battle, those 3 tanks were basically focused on me the whole game. And yet, with that entire situation still being on me, my team couldn't kill a 2-health 183. They couldn't deal with a 268. I don't understand how our team lost. I really don't. I don't understand it, dude. It's crazy. It's absolutely crazy how bad these teams are. But this is what I mean. I don't need a good team. I need an average team. That's all I need. I don't even need I could have a bad team. Every game I play, for the most part, I get YOLO'd. As you guys watch, right? 90% of the games I play, I get YOLO'd. And the game that I need my team to YOLO is the game that they sit back and do literally nothing. That's crazy. It's whatever. It's not even like, it's just whatever, dude. It's whatever. Alright, let me play in the E4. I'll tell you this, I'm definitely irritated, you know? I'm not even mad. It's just like, how am I doing everything and my team can't even kill a 2-health tank? I just don't get it. A 2-health tank that's looking at me the whole time. That's crazy to me. Okay. What is the average age of the Blitz community? I would say the average Blitz player is about 16 years old. That would be my assumption. I can't imagine they're older or younger. And that's fine. You know, I started playing this game when I was like 12. And at 12 years old, I understood more mechanics than these players do. Well, here's the thing. If you were to actually average out the entire Blitz player base's age, I would probably say it's closer to 30. But that's not a realistic representation. I would say most of the players are 16 to 20. But then there's that small group of players that's also like 40 years old. And that group of players is also, you know, prevalent. Those are the people that say they hate fun camos, they hate the backgrounds, they hate the special mechanics, they just want what's good for them, which is evidently nothing. Darn, so close to being able to hit that Gonkavicha. Okay, 92 missed. Can this E50 stop driving in front of me? That would be very helpful, dude. I don't know if that penned the mouse. It looked like it went too low. I'm going to turn around and ignore all of that action. Got the line over here as well. Nice, 975 high explosive into that player. That's got to hurt quite a bit, if I am honest. That's got to hurt quite a bit. Alright, we got the Hovry on the side. I don't know why that Hovry, my own Mystic member, wants to tunnel me so badly, but can we not tunnel me, dude? Like, I get it, you're in my clan, you know who I am, but we don't have to go out of my way to tunnel me, Broken Pookie. It's a little cringe. Just a little. Okay. Let's move up and take the line out of the game. There you go. Pretty good stuff. I wonder if that mouse is still camping in the back. I'm 100% confident he is. I'm just interested to see by how much, you know? Eventually, if I keep going over here, the enemy's going to be kind of screwed because I can just turn around like this. And even though you shoot me, you're dead. Yeah. I like how I don't have the gun elevation to literally hit anything. This is actually pretty bad of a situation to be in here. Yeah, this is pretty awful. It's because my team sucks again, dude. I don't understand how every game I play, my team just sucks. I don't understand it. Like, how much more should I be doing in these situations, right? I don't get it. I have to deal with the line, I have to deal with everything up there, and then the team still falls apart and sucks. Like, it's pretty crazy when you take a second and think about it. There you go, another pen into the mouse. Not gonna let the Gonkavicha hit me right now. Let's see. There you go. Another pendant to the mouse. Got the T-22, who does end up hitting me. Gonkovicha manages to perfectly jump off and hit me. There you go. Wow. You're very, very skilled. What you need is the MM not rigging 5 games in a row against you. I don't know what it is, but there you go. This is winnable. No, it wasn't. I don't know how in any world you would think that was a winnable game. They have a full health mouse that I have to bleed through, not to mention a T-22 medium, and the Hovry with reactive armor was never, ever going to be winnable. Nothing you can do. If my team, once again, had just lived, it would have been a win. All my team on the bridge had to do was not overpoke. The C-50M, all he had to do was stay hull down and wait for me to get behind the enemy, and I would have been able to kill the Sheridan. You saw I distracted the Sheridan, and he died because of that. And if the E-50 had been able to stay alive, and the BZ had been able to stay alive, the Hovry would have been either forced to push into those players and die, or get HE'd from me on the rear, and I could have helped them out big time. But instead, once again, they over-aggress when they don't need to, and they die. Every single time. Every single time. So we did 4,400 damage, but once again, another loss. Maybe if you change your identity, I don't care. It's not the enemies. I don't really care if people tunnel me. When they do, they lose games. When people go out of their way to focus me, it just gives my team more capabilities. As you're noticing, I'm not the deciding factor on what's causing these games to be wins half the time. If my team is gonna lose, it doesn't matter what I do. Team's gonna lose either way, dude. Like, if my team is destined to lose, there's nothing I'll be able to do to change that. And you're seeing that here. There's nothing I can do. So the simplest fact about it is that, realistically, you should be focusing other players than me, because those are the people that are going to actually be a threat. $50 says you can't make the 112.2 work. Well, here's the funny part. I'll make the 112.2 work, but you still won't donate $50. We'll see. We'll see. Thank you for the donation, Reaper. I saw you message me yesterday, but I forgot to reply. I will say hi now. I don't see you. Oh, there you are. Hoob. Oh yeah, you said am I streaming? Why would you message me asking if I'm streaming? Like, you obviously know if I'm streaming or not. You just go to my channel. It shows you. Nah, I'm good. Nah, you don't have a choice. You can't put $50 on the line and then be like, oh, I didn't mean it. I just wanted you to play the tank. Nah. Object Cusk. Hello, Kendall. You poobler. I cannot play in that tank because I don't have access to it. I love that the Sing reverse is at 20 kilometers per hour. It's very nice. The gun sucks. By far one of the worst guns in Tier 8. But you don't need a good gun. All you need is to hit your shots. And if we aim in long enough, we can hit them. But, as you can see, once again, my team is failing the only task that I give them, which is to not die. It's literally it. Every single game I play, the only task I give my team is to not die. That's it. Every game. Over and over and over. Don't die. Don't die. Don't die. And already we are down an SMV. Oh, is this SU going to give me a shot, or is he just going to, like, sit there the whole battle? I don't know what I want to do. Well, let's see. We got the WZ, which I can't pen on the flat side. Our Skoda T56 flanked through spawn. Very effective player. And we have a KV-4 with the stock gun. I'm not really scared at all about the KV-4, to be honest, because I don't realistically see how this KV-4 is actually going to pen me if I angle this tank properly. I really don't. I just keep angling it like this, and as you can see, this KV-4, oh, he did manage to pen me eventually, but where? Oh, my lower plate. Okay. I guess I can just angle my lower plate a bit steeper, and it might be just a bit harder for him to cut through. Okay, unless he just is able to hit me there. Well, another loss. At least you did damage. No, you didn't, dude. No, you didn't. What you did is you sucked. I've done damage. I've done 2,000 at this point. That's a decent amount of damage. You, with your probably 1,000 damage, thinking that's something? No. No. Alright, let's aim it on the KV-4 again. Boom. I do find it a little bit funny that this KV-4 thinks that he's going to get bounces against me or something. I mean, I'm fine with it. I'm totally fine with this guy rushing me, because it gives me the ability to, you know, farm a bit of damage, but it is funny when you see players like this that think they're going to get bounces, and they're not. They're just not. Well, we did 2,600 damage, and obviously we lose this game once again. I do believe, at some extent, that I have rigged matchmaking on my main account. I mean, Wargaming can deny it all day, but you gotta agree, it's a little bit weird that I have lost almost every single game today. It's not like I could have done, look at this, 4 games in a row, loss, 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 loss. And every single game, I've been basically top on the team. You know, that game top on the team, this game top on the team, this game top on the team, this game top on the team. I don't really know what Wargaming expects me to do. Sias2sh thinks he did damage as a 48%er. Congratulations. It's always the same bad players that try to blame other people instead of focusing on their own skill. SU and 30 PM? Sure. Well, I did make the 112 work. You can't deny that the tank itself did totally fine. The gun worked. The armor was eh. The armor could have actually worked better there, but it was still totally fine, you know. I can't really say anything about the tank was at fault there. It was simply the fact that, once again, Wargaming just doesn't want me to win games, I guess. Thank you for the donation, Hicks. You didn't have to donate anything, but I appreciate it. Alright, here we go. As always, guys, if you do want to see me play a specific tank, donations are always allowed. They're not required. You can ask, and I'll try and play it, but there's 140 people watching the stream right now, so if all 140 people are requesting a tank, the chance of me picking yours is, well, pretty slim. Okay. Well, make your bets. Will we win or lose this battle? Whoa! I should just make like a betting program where people have to bet whether I'll win or lose. Play the tank that destroys you next. Sure. Thank you for the donation, Living. You poobler. Appreciate it. Bonk. Alright, nice. 487 into the defender. Not sure why that player took that route. I'll just fire standard shell. Not gonna risk an HE. Also, I'm interested that I was actually spotted from there. Sorry, my nose is a little itchy for some reason. Let's aim in. There you go. What is spotting me, dude? I don't understand. F3, thank you for the donation, Hicks. Appreciated, dude. You're the best. Alright. Yeah, sorry for not replying to you in DMs, Living. I just forget sometimes. .1:30 PM is good. It is. It's very, very good. It's definitely one of the best tier 8s in the game. I don't know how there are people that say the Scorpion is better than this tank. I really don't. Like, those people are living in the land of delusion, because this tank has every advantage over the Scorpion. It has mobility, it has DPM, it has accuracy, too. Like, you can see this gun, it's accurate. It's not like, you know, it doesn't hit its shots. It does. And not only does it have the accuracy, but its camouflage and armor are just flat better. Alright, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to wait for the IS-5 to start looking at that player, and then we can drive over the ridge and get a nice 440 into that player. Then we can back up. That IS-5 can continue looking at the K2. Here we go. Drive over, aim in. Boom, another 380 damage shell. This is how you take advantage of the enemy being kind of in a terrible situation, right? We got the enemy Goweeka over here. And we are able to pen them with a high explosive. It's a pretty terrible roll, but we still do pen them, which is obviously quite nice. And I wonder if we'll be able to... No, we will not be able to get that pen. But we can aim in on the... I don't know how that ricocheted to begin with, but either way, 4,567 damage. The SG-130 PM is always a goat, dude. Always. Alright. Well, we didn't die, so I guess we don't do that donation yet. F3. Alright, 116 F3. Oh boy, another tier 10 battle. Are you guys ready to witness another defeat? I do love myself, the 116. Let me see the loadout. Indeed, it is running the auto-reloading gun. Let's see what we can do. Can I hit the Drudy? Oh my god. I think you can be spotted if your team shoots next to you. No, that's not how it works. Camouflage values are only affected by the vehicle itself, not anybody around you. Now, if one of your teammates drives into you, it will remove your camouflage net because your tank has been moved, but you will not actually lose camouflage value unless you shoot. How much for you to end your stream? $100. Just based off of how much I'll earn throughout a stream. Living just wants me all to himself. Alright. People in the Discord making videos of Droodles dancing, indeed. Well, looks like we're going to the medium flank. I hate when teams do this, dude. I really do. Look at the enemy lineup. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 heavies, dude. They have 5 heavies. And we have plenty of heavies as well. Plus, we have a T-30 and a Hori, so our whole team is filled with heavies. What's going to end up happening here is our team's going to steamroll the side of the map, and I'm just going to hold the W key the whole game, because I'm not going to do anything. I'm just going to drive and drive and drive. I mean, I'm in an auto-reloader, so there is potential for me to deal damage, but realistically, the whole enemy team went to the other side of the map, and I'm literally just going to drive all day. However, this E50 backing up into me. Oh, there you go. We get a nice 480, and we got shot, but... Oh, thank you, thank you, thank you so much. There goes 1,000 of our health. Amazing, dude. Isn't it fun? Just driving and driving and driving so that I can be molested from the rear. Fun challenge grind. I'll read what you said in a moment. Let me move up here. Got the 7.52, which I'm not able to hit just yet. Oh, there you go. Nice. 375 into that player. There's the 75. That's the guy who shot me for that decent chunker there. Alright, let's move up. We got our shell loaded once again, and we got a Mystic player on me. Not really sure why you would use your reactive and why you would focus me so hard, but there you go. We got a pen into the Tortoise. We can't pen that. Tortoise has really goofy armor. It's not even necessarily good armor, it's just troll. Alright, let's reload. Please don't tunnel me, dude. I swear it's always the Mystic members. And it's not surprising, it's just like, do we have to focus me? Yeah, we do. We must focus Droodles. Alright, nice. 365. And we chill and reload. Just gonna wait. I think that's the best play to make, is to patiently wait for the enemy team to make misplays. And there you go. They make another misplay, and another misplay, and another misplay. That's a lot of damage right there. Unfortunately for me, our team's not doing very good. I'm going to put on my reactive so that the enemy 116 doesn't really bleed me much. There you go. Aiming on their track wheel. Nice 450. And obviously the nice thing about using reactive is it means that this 116 is wasting his DPM on a tank that will be at least somewhat durable. We're going to aim in on this player. There you go. We do get the pen. I do have the T-30 overlooking me as well, and the Hori is still alive, so it's not a complete loss yet, but there are still aspects to this game that could make it a defeat. Let's just hope that our T-30 is smart enough to not throw this game. I'm going to wait for my clip, because that's definitely the smart thing to do here. I'm going to tell this T-30, let's attack. Come on, let's do it. Go! Come on, dude, go. There you go. Good. Alright, you may have screwed up your shots, but that's fine. Because we can aim it on the lower plate of the 116. We get 1 pen, we got 2 pens, and then we can aim it on the 7.5 too. And, you know what? I will dump my heat shell into that player. There you go. Nice. As you can see, as long as I am in a situation where my team lives long enough, and I have teammates that help me, we do okay. Well, we still haven't died yet. Play TVP? Bruh, I already played the TVP twice. You poob. Thank you for the donation, though. Alright. TVP. Where is that? Boom. I think that was the only donation, right? Yeah. Grind any missing epic medals. I mean, I do agree that the challenge itself sounds fun, but the problem is I have 98,000 games on this account, so the missing medals that I'm, like, let me show you really quickly. We go to all, and then we go to all. The only ones that I'm missing are Dakazi's, which is destroy 5 or more enemy tanks while you have 5 different modules broken. And, like, that's not happening unless it's pure luck. Bruno's medal, destroy, again, pure luck. These 2 medals here are completely pure luck. I have all of these. I even have the Twister Cup, you know, the Twister Cup ones. I have a Seasoned Diamond Stripe awarded to members of clans that enter the Hall of Fame by the end of a season in World of Tanks Blitz. So I've got all of that stuff off season. Do I have the Twister Cup award? I thought I did. I have the Professional awarded to the yeah. Is this it? Awarded, I don't know. Either way. Apart from that, pretty sure I have everything. Yeah, I mean, there's not much else to really get. Oh, and Invincible. That's the only other one I don't have. Survive 5 battles in a row without taking any damage. I've done it 4 times. I haven't done it 5. That's it. I've basically done everything else. So, in general, yeah. Hello, Slashy. How are you doing? Nice profile picture. I don't know what it is. Is it a dude? I don't know. Either way. We'll see how this game goes. The enemy team's got a pretty cringe platoon. NC-70 paired with a 113 GFT. See if we can get a win. Will you still be playing Blitz when Reforged drops? Yes, I will be. World of Tanks 2.0 is really interesting. Not really sure what to think about it. What do you guys think? Smasher, please. A Smasher is a fun tank. I have a feeling that the NC-70 and 113 are going to make their way over here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to knock down this tree, and we're just gonna, we'll see. Just gonna keep an eye on that flank. If something gets spotted, I will run away. There's the Felice. Yep, I knew it. I knew it from day one. Instantly, I knew that this was going to happen. Alright, I just need to leave. I have tanks covering me. I'm not worried about that. I have plenty of TD support. It's more just the fact that I can't do anything. I'm placed against tanks that I physically can't counter. This is not a winnable situation for me here. But I did spot the Batchat, so let's hope that our tank destroyer... No, our 268 sucks. That's all I can say. Alright, we have the enemy 113 in the back. Can't do anything to that dude. Oh, the Batchat's poking again. There's 1 pen into the Batchat. 2 pens into the Batchat. Let's go for the... I don't know. I'm just going to keep shooting and hope that they all penned. Thank you for the donations, by the way, Inverted. Thank you, Wallet Warrior. The NC-70 is... Oh, great. Yeah, good job, 183. You're really skilled, dude. You're really skilled. Now the 268's dead. And as much as I'd love to help the 268, I don't really see what I would actually be able to do to help him. So, oh, wow. Thank you, RNG. Oh, yeah, there it is, dude. There it is. Wow. Wowie. Okay, there you go. I'm down to 600 health already because there are 268s on this side of the map and shot me for all of my health. Isn't this fun? Playing Blitz is really fun, dude. Yeah, this was a fair battle. This was totally winnable. Okay, not really sure why the Bliskavica is allowing me to do this, but there's 1, there's 2, there's 3, and 4. Well, TVP still showcasing why it's the GOAT. The gun on this tank is just so incredibly good, dude. We got the Boss Shotzion over here, which I need to waste 8 more seconds of their time on. Oh, and he hits that. Of course he does. He's just that good at the game, clearly. Oh, there you go. Bat Chat screwed up the shot. There you go. 2 shells, and that's about it. Oh well. 1, 2. Oh well. 3,700 damage again, guys. That's all it is. It's an unwinnable game. All of these games are completely unwinnable. I mean, you're watching it. It's just completely unwinnable. There you go, 3,740 damage. Take a look at the post-game result. There it is. 183 to 0. All that 183 had to do was shoot anybody. 268 sucks. 44%. It's whatever. It's whatever. You know, it's interesting. This disfigured guy has been acting pretty toxic in the games that we've had. And just to refresh anybody's memory who might not have heard the story with this guy, this player here is single-handedly the reason that my comp team, when I was calling for Cease a couple of years back, did not make top 8. Single-handedly through the entire game for the entire season. And yeah, that's all there really is to say. So whenever I see people that are, you know, acting like cringe or whatever, I make sure to remind people. Can you provide your graphic settings? My graphic settings are pretty basic. They are literally just maxed. That's it. They're just maxed. If you go to graphics, they're all just... Oh, I don't know why my anisotropic filtering isn't maxed, but everything else is maxed. And now that's maxed as well. I don't know why that wasn't maxed to begin with, but now it is. Okay, so we have a couple donations here. One of them was to play What Killed Me. Pretty sure that was the 113 GFT, so that's what I'm going to play. Another donation was to play in the RU251. Make sure this tank's properly equipped. It looks like it is. Am I running... Let me double check my loadout. Yeah, let me fix this. Let me take off this. Let me take off this. 1 sandbag, 2 sandbags, and let's run extra HP. That's 2,260 health. That's quite a bit. And then after that, we have the RU251. Then we have the T-34-3. Saw you in-game. Oh. That's the first time you've seen me in battle? That's pretty crazy when you think about it. Let me write this down. T-34-3 and Soul Eater. Then we have another donation. Can I tune with you? Ah, yes, we can tune Lazine. Lazine tune. We can tune after this game because we obviously just loaded in. Please platoon with Lazine. I will. And then you should give me a second Type 5. Play the Waffen 5 shots. Daddy. Okay. You know what? Keep calling me Daddy. Do it. No balls. Just so you guys are aware, living is over the age of 18, so it doesn't bother me. I'll take a Type 5 Heavy. How you doing, Q Fox? You poobler. You never hit me up for any tunes. I mean, to be fair, I never hit you up either. I always forget. But I saw you the other day playing the Bliskavica, so I thought I'd message you. It had the whole tank to hit, and it went to the one spot I didn't want it to. It's fine. I still did 300 damage, which is better than nothing, so I'm not going to complain, but, you know, still a little cringe. Alright, oh, we got the Bliskavica. There you go, 633, and we back up. My nose is really itchy, and I've been missing shots because of that. Zaddy. Oh my god. It's aiming on the enemy Bliskavica. I'm not going to shoot. I'm just going to wait. No point to shoot. Oh my god, Type, please. Thank god he didn't just block me. He was so close to just eating my shell. But thankfully he didn't. Alright, let's move up. Gonna put on my adrenaline so that I can hopefully get a pen into this type. Aiming. Boom. There you go. 784. That's a juicer. Alright, reloading. 3, 2, 1, and bonk. 655. We got a bounce. This is why this tank is better than the Bliskavica. And the simple reason is because this thing reverses faster, and reverse speed is such an overpowered mechanic that people just don't understand. There's so many skilled players that don't understand that reverse speed is so important. It is by far one of the most important things in the game. Just being able to reverse into cover. It's huge. And it's not only that, it's the side armor of this tank too. 3. I should just be able to pen him in the upper plate. And indeed I can. 554. Let's let the Type 71 get clear. And all that's left is the enemy Bliskavica. Alright, well, let's reload. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, bonk. Easy. Yeah, 113G is still an incredibly overpowered tank. It does not require effort to do well. Master Drudo. Slashy, I'm gonna guess you're 16. Watch Slashy be like 40. Alright. I'm pretty good at guessing people's ages. I can just tell, like, by the way they talk about Blitz in general. As I said, like, if anybody in my comments says they don't like, you know, let me give you an example. There's somebody in chat here who probably doesn't like the childish camos Wargaming's adding into the game. A good example would be this, right? There's a lot of people that are older that don't like this camo. I would say that there's at least one 40-year-old in chat that's going to say this camo sucks. Is the F3 a comp tank? Well, apparently it's being spammed in comp, so I think it is. Have I played on the Asia server? I have. It's not too bad. Alright, Lazine. Let's tune you, poob. I remember you telling me you weren't going to play anymore, or something like that. RU251, that's what it was. We're going to tier 8. Boom. I haven't played the RU too much on this account. Yeah, only 4 games with 4,000 average damage. It's such a bop. You can tell I haven't played it in a while because of my camouflage equipped on the vehicle. Most people don't even... Somebody in chat, tell me what this camo is from, and I'll be very impressed. Alright. Okay. Daddy should tune with me instead of Lazine. I'll tune with you after these 2 games, Living. The only reason I'm not tuning... I'll do these 2 games just because they donated. But sure. You can tune with me after. You already typed that slashy. I'm gonna slash ya. Old Clan Wars from like 2018. Damn it! You poob! How dare you know what it's from? Alright, I have another camo that I'll see if somebody can guess where it's from. But yes, it is an old Clan Wars camo. It's one of the rarest camos to find in the game. What's funny is that a lot of really bad players have this camo from, you know, OG. Because you didn't have to be good to participate in Clan Wars, but it was a community-hosted event. It was not a Wargaming-hosted event, which was always interesting. Kind of the last time Wargaming did community-hosted events. Oh. Back up, back up, back up, back up. Oh, is he going to run? Oh, yes! Be a good boy and run. Ha, 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 ha. Take those shells up your butt, and boom. Oh, yeah. Burn, baby, burn. 479. I don't think that guy made the right play. He should have just stayed there and fought it out. Sometimes, if you've put yourself into a bad spot, you just have to admit it and try and, you know, have a last stand. Gotta get home. Thank you for the donation, Living. Appreciate it, man. Nice to see you on the streams again, dude. Blitz is a Trump fan. Huh? Why do people always type in just the dumbest political comments for, like, no reason? I've never understood it. Nobody cares what your political view is. If I make a politics channel, then sure, we can talk about politics, but this is not the place or the time. Gotta love bouncing the RU. Or not the RU, the Type 62. Yeah, bounce this, dude. Okay, we can HE the back. A lot of people don't know this, but this tank is really good high explosive, and it's so good that you can just farm and farm and farm the back. Alright, there you go, and boom, nice 306. Personally, I like the Lek Panzer better, just because the high explosive on that gun is just slightly better than the HE on this gun, but it still does hit pretty hard. We didn't actually do that much, though. We only did 2,400 plus a fire, so more like 2,800. But not that much. Grinding for the Type 71 by watching your video, is it worth it? Yes, it's a very good beginner tank. Very, very good. So I would recommend to grind it, personally. You look like you would turn your body cam off. What am I reading, dude? Gift me Type 5. Always the one guy that brings politics into a video game about people with battling tanks. Yeah, it's pretty dumb. Yeah, you're right, John. I would turn off my body cam, but then I'd tell you to open wide. If you're over the age of 18. Let me clarify that. Alright, what was I going to play in next? I think it was the T-34-3. Indeed it was. From Inverted Goat, the Goat. Inverted, I have played with you in the past. I've seen your name before. I swear I've seen you before. I think you're wrong. Go buy anything in Blitz. Show who's the boss. The real power to wargaming. Yeah, that's never going to work. I spent 20 bucks on the Type 5. I spent $100 on the Chieftain Proto. Every now and then people spend money on things they enjoy. That's as simple as it is. Slash, if you need help picking a tank or grinding a line, hit me up on Discord and I can give you some tips or whatever. Hey, yo, hold up when you mean that. That neon camo sucks. See, Shimmy, you're at least 30 years old. You think Blitz is going to follow with PC adding a tier 11s? I actually do. I do think that Wargaming is going to add tier 11s to Blitz at some point. I think that's why tier 7 was the highest tier. I think that they, with Reforged... Oh, okay. Alright. Okay. I love being outspotted across the map. That's fun. That's cringe. Either way, what I was saying is true. I do think that Wargaming is planning to add tier 11s in Reforged. That Sharfie chair spotted me again. There's no other tank that could spot me. Yep, there it is. That's exactly what I thought. But you know what, Char? My gun hits a lot harder than yours, dude. Whenever people poke that back spot, it never goes well for them, and that's exactly why. You don't put your tank there. Alright, what do we have? We got the Progetto in the back. And the Prague just shot. Got the Tornvon. We have the T-30. That Char's still trying to tunnel me because he has nothing better to do in his life. There you go, nice 432 into the enemy Progetto. I love the T-34-3, to be honest. I think the gun is amazing, and I would recommend for anybody that likes a high alpha medium to consider getting their hands on a vehicle like this. Be nice. I need Lazen A to get that Char cleared. I don't want them to YOLO, of course, but if they have the opportunity, there you go. That's perfect. Now I don't have to worry about that. But yeah, I do think tier 11 are going to be coming into the game. I think there's going to be a tier 12 as well at some point. Ah, he turned his turret at the last second. But yeah, I don't think it's that far-fetched. I don't have a problem with tier 11 coming into the game, but I think if they do that, they need to rework the stat system. Okay. Nice. Easy. This tank actually has decent armor. Can we eat a hot dog or banana on stream? What do you want me to, like, deep throat it for you? Would that make you happy? Thank you for the donation, Hicks. I really appreciate it, dude. You're the best. I do really appreciate it. Every time, I tell people this, you know, every time I say I don't want to play Blitz anymore, the only reason I really do play it is because of the community. You know, if the community didn't exist, I wouldn't be playing this game. Because I don't really find the game that fun to play, apart from the interactions with the community. So, thank you. Appreciate it. Do you remember that True Devotion camo for the M60? That was the camo I was going to show you, Poob. I forgot, so you actually reminded me either way, but that was the camo I was going to show. Where is it? I also have the Dr. Diddle camo. This is still my favorite camo in the game, Arctic Barricade. But if we scroll down and we keep scrolling down, this camo right here was given to people when they were given the M60 for free. It's one of the rarest camos in the game. This here is the OG Ratings camo, and these set of camos right here, nobody has apart from comp players, so. I have some really, really old camos that are super rare that nobody really has access to. We have all the useless Battle Pass camos, but if I scroll back, I don't see them right now, but I have some very, very, very old rare camos on this account that Wargaming hasn't given out in, like, forever. I don't actually see them, but they're there. Somebody will find them at some point, just by looking through. Alright. Let's see. What was I gonna play in? Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, let me do the Soul Eater first. That one. I was scrolling and I saw the Waffenträger 5 shot. By the way, we're getting close, guys. I'm about to... No. We, 98,000 games on this account. It's pretty crazy. Alright. Opinion on the planet Saturn. I actually like Uranus better. No. Slashy, we'll do the Waffen F1 in a little bit. That's after this game. Did you guys know it's actually pronounced Uranus, not Uranus? Type 5 have you got buffed in PC? Do you think Wargaming's going to buff it when Tier 11s come out? It's an interesting question because it's kind of random, but no, I don't think it'll be buffed. I think it's pretty solid right now, so I don't think there's a reason for it to be buffed. I also don't know if Tier 11s are coming out, and even if they do, when they're coming out, so these are all hypotheticals, right? Really? Both missed? Darn, dude. Okay. Okay, dude. Can we, like... You have, like, 100 damage per shot and you're trying to blind fire me. Like, what am I looking at here? I don't really know what to do right now. Oh, ooh. That guy's still trying to blind fire me. That's actually pretty funny. I'm trying to help out Lazen A, but I don't have that opportunity right now. Bruh. They're just not moving. Why do I not have the pen to cut through that guy? I mean, I penned one, but the fact I still don't have the pen to cut through that tank is pretty sad. I must be running, like, vents on this thing or something. We're not going to win this. It's just the way the cookie crumbles sometimes. Dang. Super close. Yeah, Lazen A needs to live if we want to have a chance of winning this. And unfortunately, right now, that's not exactly happening. I'll try and cover, though. I'll do my best. And there's the Tiger, too. Oh, this gun. Yeah, that's the problem I was going to say with that spot lays and Azen, is that it's going to be really tricky for me to cover them. Especially the moment I get spotted, I'm kind of cooked. That dude can't help himself. There you go, nice. Alright, let me chill over here. Nice, 499. I'm still not spotted, which is pretty funny when you think about it. Got the smasher. The smash him. Ha ha ha. What are you gonna do? You got me. Bonk. Nice little ram for 47 damage. I did fine. 2,500 dealt. There's really nothing more I could have done. I need to see if I'm running vents on this thing. I must be. There's no way I couldn't pen the upper plate of that Keylana with heat. I refuse to believe that, especially because I was above the guy. I have to have been running vents on this tank. And I was. I know my pen values. I know when I can and cannot pen a tank. And I knew for a fact I was running vents. Just guaranteed. This thing actually, by the way, is decent camo for how big it is. I fell asleep watching your Soul Eater review and had a dream where you played the shoe tank. What am I reading, dude? Alright, Waffenträger 5-shot. Here we go. Whip it out, Lazine. Let me see that big meaty tier 10. We don't need a lot of HE. That's fine like that. Play Smasher after donos. I'm going to do the Type 71 after the donations for Slashy. Any update regarding those free tier 7 and tier 8? I don't know. My recommendation is buy the Battle Pass. If any of you have money, buy the Battle Pass. It's $7. You get some gold. You get a bunch of rewards. And not only that, most importantly, you will also be able to claim a Skoda for free. Or not for free, but for $7. Finally, the moving satellite dish. Oh, look, we got Disfigured on our team. Is he going to be toxic again? I don't know why they made it so that this tank has a legendary camo permanently equipped. It would have been nice if you could put your own camo on it. And also, the legendary camo for this vehicle should have just been all gold. It should have been. It was so foolish of Wargaming to not make this tank pure gold. We have nobody spotting the hill, actually, so me going here is a waste of time. I'm not going to bother. I'm just going to drive right down. You have fun with that, 268. There's no reason to go there. You're just going to get flanked. Well, we keep going. Oh boy. Oh, what the heck? Oh, brother. Imagine if our bat chat had stayed up the hill like a normal human being instead of bailing off immediately. God, I literally can't pen the guy. But the good news is my bat chat will keep shooting him, so I guess that's something. Driving the Waffenträger is really fun. Because you just don't do anything. Great, can't wait to reload for... Oh, I'm spotted. Oh, there it is. There it is. Yep. Wow. This is a fun tank, dude. There's this guy who keeps trying to tell me that this is a good tank for winning games or whatever, and I just don't understand where he possibly gets that idea from. He plays it in Noob MM and tries telling me that it's good for winning games in pubs, and it's not. It's just a piece of shit, and this is why. You don't do anything. You just literally don't do anything, dude. You sit and do nothing the entire game. That's your entire experience driving this vehicle. It's pretty awful. Yep, there you go. Yep, there it is. I couldn't even spot the Foch from there. Whatever. I hate the Waffenträger. It's not a good tank, and I don't care what anybody tells me. It's a bad tank. Have a good one, Lazine. Literally the biggest piece of trash ever, dude. Alright, I'm not going to waste my time watching this. We did about 900 damage that game. That was your experience. Okay. What was next? The Kron, was that it? On the E5. Alright, we got the E5 and then the Kron. Two good tier 10s. Start off with E5, then we'll move over to the Kron. Yeah, what a shocker that we lost that game. Literally, that was it. 1,000 damage. That was my whole game. Lazine, you got pooped on. Problem was our team fell apart. And when your team falls apart, you can't do anything in that tank. It's every time, though, you know? It's too big. It takes too long to load. Yeah, I agree. It is too big, and it does take too long to reload, and that's why it can't win games. It just can't. I recorded a video on the grill, which you guys will be seeing sometime this week, and that grill battle, I did 6,500 damage and basically carried a 1 versus 4. If I was in the Waffenträger in that game, there's 0 chance I would have won. And the reason the grill is so much better is because it splits those 570 alpha shots into 1 shot with a 10-second reload. So, you know, the grill does have more DPM than the Waffenträger, but it's not a huge difference, right? It's like 500 DPM difference. But the big advantage the grill has is that it gets accuracy, it has mobility, it has every advantage over the Waffenträger in terms of the tank itself. And then the only disadvantage is that it doesn't have a clip. But that's not even a disadvantage, because it's able to have better accuracy, better pen, better everything for not having a clip, right? The Waffenträger just sacrifices so much so that it can deal damage. Great, we're already down a chieftain. Good job. Good job. Oh my god. It's impressive to me that you can lose a tier 10 that quickly. That's pretty impressive, dude. Sorry guys, my Wi-Fi went out. It's just whatever. I already don't know what to do here. It's already cooked. Our heavies are camping. I need to spot for our tank destroyers. Map matters. I mean, the map does matter, but again, the Waffenträger is not a good tank. All our team had to do, and honestly, I probably should have told Lazine to do that, but all our team had to do was spot the heavy crossing, and I would have been fine in the Waffenträger. But because we didn't have anybody do that, it ends up putting me in a terrible spot. You can see exactly how I play the E5. It's just a passive holding tank. That's all you do. You just hold and you bleed people out when they make bad plays. That's exactly what we're doing here. We got the Rhino. The Rhino is a bigger threat than the E2 and 5B, personally, at least. So I'm just going to put on my adrenaline and... Oh, there it is. There it is. What is shooting me in the side? Of course. Just a random YOLOing leopard. But, it doesn't matter. Takes 2 shots off of me, doesn't get bled once in return. So that leopard literally just... Oh, okay, no. The leopard did get bled in return. Yeah, what a good job, dude. What a good job. I was about to say, if our team doesn't bleed that guy out, I was going to be so pissed. Great. Now it's shooting me. Of course, of course. The 4005 is going to clip me out. There it is. There it is. Notice how I don't do anything wrong. I play my tank in the right spot. I do everything right, and I still get punished. That there is the classic Blitz experience. And not only that, but the 2 and 5B managed to hatch me with an AP shell, which just was the icing on top. Once again, it doesn't matter how good you are at this game. It simply matters how bad your team is. Full health VZ sitting in spawn. Thanks, T100. Like, really, dude? Like, it's just every game, every single game. Your whole team's camping behind you. They suck. Yep, there you go. Another loss. Another loss. Isn't that fun? It's fun playing Blitz. If that 4005 alone was stopped from flanking me, I would have done fine. And all that would have required was one of my camping tanks to literally look at this crossing. But that was too challenging for them. Looking at the 4005 in the open was too challenging for my team. If I had been able to sit there and that 4005 was stopped, I would have been totally fine. I could have pushed up, could have bled out the 2 and 5B, could have dealt with the 260. Wouldn't even have had a slight situation, dude. Reason I was taking a break. Oh, I see. Makes sense. Map does matter, but you can't hide the thing. It doesn't matter what map. If the tank you're driving sucks because of a map you're on, then the tank sucks. If your tank is so dependent that a bad map means that you won't do good in the tank, then it by definition is not a good tank. I can't name a single other vehicle in the game that would struggle on Castilla as much as that tank. Sure, a Maus or a Type 5 Heavy would struggle on Castilla, but it wouldn't struggle to the extent that you wouldn't be able to do any damage. You just wouldn't make a huge impact because you're not mobile enough. The Waffenträger is the opposite, where it just can't do anything because you're constantly spotted and dead. Great job from our team as usual. Amazing job. Good job, team. Look at our wonderful battle stats today, guys. Let's see what I'm averaging in Tier 10 in terms of win rate and damage. I am actually very intrigued to see just how bad my teams have been. Really, really am interesting. Let's take a look, guys. Today in Tier 10, I've been averaging 3,300, and we are going 33% win rate. Isn't that great? I mean, it's just, as I said, there's nothing you can do. It's Wargaming's decision whether I'm going to win or not, and they have decided that today I'm not going to have fun. Wargaming wonders why people quit this game, and then you get games like that, and you know it's not much of a shocker, is it? It's really not much of a shocker. Okay. Let's see what we can do. When will your next stream be? Hello, Orakic. Are you the guy that always asks how big it is? I think it is. Remind me if you are, because I see Hong Kong donation, and I remember that guy is from Hong Kong. Maybe this time if you ask, I'll actually tell you. Either way, when is my next stream? When do you want my next stream to be? Alright, I have to play in the Kron now. Doing under 3,000 damage in the Kron, unless it's an instant steamroll win, is a sin. And I'm going to be honest when I say that. It is legitimately a sin. So, player beware. If you struggle to do well in a Kron, I will make fun of you. Tier 8 to Tier 10 players are the most sweatiest. It's just the Tier 10 players. Tier 8, you don't really run into that much sweat. Went from pay to win to pay to lose. Alright. There's the Swedish crew voices. This is probably the first time I've played in a Swedish tank all month. So, oh my god, dude, that Yag. Ignored my dono. No, I saw it. I have to get through these donations before we tune, you poob. I also don't remember your account name. I know it's Wallet Warrior or something, but I don't remember it exactly. Do you think Carnarvon is an underrated tank? I do. I think the Carnarvon is absolutely fantastic. 3,000 DPM, it has super speed boost, great turret armor. Tall armor's but it doesn't need everything, right? It's actually an incredibly strong tier 8, and I would recommend any player tries it out. Okay, there's one shell into the Kron, 2 shells into the Kron. Is he gonna keep going? He is. 3 shells into the Kron. Didn't even need reticle calibration for that. You son of a Steven. What is that? I'm not going to shoot that. It's a 50-50 whether it would hit, and I'd rather gain DPM. Okay. Well, there you go. We got the enemy 2 and 5B. Gonna push wide, and let's see. Of course I can't spot him. I know that hit. Don't know if it penned. No clue. What I do know is that it did pen. Okay, nice. Two. Ah, he angled at the last second. Camp more. Well, you're the one that's in a tank destroyer. Maybe instead of getting crapped on, you should, you know, do better. On my 21 losing streak? Damn. I don't want to say skill issue, but I'm tempted. Alright, I'm going to load my clip, and that will be my final chunk of damage. 3, 2, 1, boom. There's... Okay, never mind. I should have just shot. And the Foch perfectly gets in my way, but I'm still able to get the shell out. It's a nice. I did fine, 2,900. As I said, the one type of battle you don't do a crazy amount of damage in the Kron is a steamroll. Those are the only games, because it's not that it doesn't have the DPM, it's just that I'm playing passive, and I don't want to, you know, not be able to do anything. Oh well, I did my job. Okay. We can do the double type 5 platoon. Yeah, I knew it was Sir Wallet Warrior. I knew it. There you go. But yeah, when will my next stream be? I'm gonna say tomorrow, maybe, depending on how I feel. What's your overall win rate, Slashy? Glad I didn't play today, because my win rate would be awful. I mean, it's completely random whether you have a good team or not. It's totally random. If you have a good team, it's just whether the matchmaker gives you the players or not. If I was placed on the enemy teams that I've been losing against every single battle, I'd be doing fine. And I am doing fine. I'm still averaging 3,200 with a 33% win rate. It's just there's nothing you can do sometimes. Two sumo wrestlers platooning. Indeed. Can you make a how-to videos again like the Soviet heavy? 67%? Oh. How many games do you have on your account? I would assume you're new matchmaking if you said you're new. And I would also assume that you don't have any other tier 10s, right? What do you find worse, Hurry players or 183 players? I think 183 players are more annoying when they hit you, but in general, 183 players aren't as big of a deal because you're smart enough to know where they're going to play, where Hovry players are just cringe. They are so cringe because they think they can get away with whatever way they want. And half the time they do. Half the time a Hovry will drive in the open and get away with it, and it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. The tank needs to be nerfed. Personally, I would nerf the Hovry's gun. I would nerf its on-movement dispersion and aiming time so that it actually has to aim in for a solid 2 to 3 seconds if it's moving. That's what I do. There we go. What are my thoughts on reroll accounts? I think anybody that rerolls is cringe. That's really as simple as it is. Anybody that is rerolling is cringe, because what you're doing is you're saying, well, I was too bad at the game to learn how to get better, and instead of fixing those stats, I'm just going to reroll. Like, my account has 98,000 games with a 67% win rate. If I had re-rolled, I'd be sitting at like a 75% win rate, because the first 5,000 games I play are a noob MM, and then after that, I'm able to, you know, be sitting at like 80%. So I'd be at 30, 40,000 games with 75% win rate, you know? And that's what my press account is. It's 75%. My EU account for a couple thousand games over 80%. But it's a great example of how... Oh. Nice. It's a great example of how, you know, rerolling doesn't actually mean skill. It's actually you're scared of your own skill, and you'd rather pretend like your past mistakes didn't exist. So I think anybody that rerolls is kind of lame, not gonna lie. I got the grill. Got the 268. That's so lame. Problem with the Type 5 is it's just so slow. There's the 263. Interesting. Aiming, aiming, aiming. I can't believe that hit. I really can't. That was bogus. That shot was complete bogus. I know when to call my own shots bogus, and that was that one was BS. We're gonna fire a standard AP. There you go. 900, dude. I just find it crazy that the testers struggled to do well in this tank. I still can't believe that. Like, it really makes me lose faith in the testing system of Blitz when the people that are testing these tanks can't do well in a vehicle that can roll 900 damage with a slight high roll. Alright, well, the 263's dead, so I don't have to worry about that. I'm just gonna push. I don't really see how they're gonna be able to counter me, to be honest. Hello, Mr. Grill. 780? Wow, that's the worst HE I've ever seen. 780 from an 1100 damage. And yes, I know he had Spall Liner. Even then, I still have like a 900 average damage with HE. So that shell literally massive low roll. Ooh. Turn, turn, turn. Ah, it's running Spall Liner, dude. That CS can't help himself but tunnel me. It's actually pretty funny how hard he's trying to focus me. Look at him. I got a tunnel. I gotta get him. The bat chat's gonna tunnel me too? That's crazy, dude. That's actually crazy when you think about it. How hard the enemy team is trying to focus me right now. Wow. Good job, dude. Good job. That is pretty impressive stuff. Congratulations. Nice tunnel, my guy. Too bad you still lose the game. Nice tunnel, my guy. People like that deserve to be called out, because they're literally going out of their way to focus you for no reason. Like, he could have shot the IS-7, and I would have fully ignored him. But it's just funny. No problem, bot. Well, clearly, since I'm bad at the game, we'll go take a look at his stats after this stream and see how much better he is than me. Sucker gold tanks. Say hi on stream. We're gonna do stat review. Yeah, I mean, clearly he must be better than me if I'm a bot, you know? I hate when people tunnel like that. Oh, it's totally fine with me when they tunnel. I still did 3,500 damage, which was more than he did by quite a bit. And not only that, but the whole point of a super heavy is to have bozos like that tunnel you. If you're focusing a light tank, or if a light tank is focusing you in a super heavy, instead of actually doing their job, then all they're doing is throwing the game for their team. Right? I had the grill, I had the 268, I had the bat chat all shooting at me. Why would you waste your time on the biggest, largest target when you're actively being pushed around? It's really stupid, dude. I know he's a decent player because he's a straight... Oh my god, he's not even 60%. Wow. What a crazy player, dude. Let's see. You have 1 tank, 2 tanks. Oh, you got a couple over 3k. Congratulations. You have like 4 tanks over 3,000 average damage. Clearly I'm the bot. Evidently, dude. 58%. It's impressive. It's impressive. Wall of Warrior, what are we doing, dude? 1 shot of damage the whole game? You poob! A recon frontline unlike the 183. Indeed. Alright. Let's see what I can play in. I think that was it. I think that was all the donations. I was a tester, and this is exactly what usually happens when you test the Type 5. People are YOLOing around or do stupid things just to get shots at you. I mean, that's expected, but to be honest, I had this tank 2 weeks before it was released on my press account, and I played it. So I had the same level of tunnel as any tester, and I've been averaging on my press account 3,500 with like 78% win rate. So I don't think that argument fully stands, and to be honest, I get just as much tunnel in this tank because of who I am. And I'm still averaging 3,600 with 75% on this account. So, I don't know. I've got over, like, 80 games combined on both of my accounts, and I'm not struggling at all. I think what it is that testers don't understand how to play most of the tanks they drive, especially super heavies. Super heavies are not meant to be played like wimps. And a lot of these testers that are skilled 60-plus percenters drive this vehicle like the hit points matter. They don't. That game, you noticed, I drove directly into the enemy team. I was the meat shield. I was the distraction. Sure, I died. Maybe I could have done more damage, but your job and goal of a super heavy is not to deal damage, it is to win the game, and that's where testers don't understand the role. So that's what I'll say. Either way, we are doing a game now in the Type 71, the tier 10 Japanese super heavy for Slashy, as we are through donations. This will probably be the last game on stream. Unless there's any more donations. You were just better than the testers. I mean, it's not even that. I'm not worried about skill. It's just like, I don't understand in general how testers are struggling to do well in this tank, you know? That's what I don't get. I don't understand that part. I'm an aggressive player, but sometimes I'll be too aggressive. Completely depends on what tank you're driving. Every single tank that I drive, I memorize the playstyle so that I know exactly how aggressive I can play it and everything like that. So a tank like the Type 71 is an aggressive vehicle. I will drive this tank 70% as aggressive as I'll drive a Type 5 heavy. Not as aggressive, because again, it doesn't have that alpha damage. It doesn't have that sheer scare factor. But what the Type 71 does have is incredible armor. It has a great gun, and some of the better on-movement dispersion values in Tier 10, which a lot of players don't realize. Why am I streaming this late? It's not that late, dude. Once again, I live in Arizona. It is not that late for me. It's like 11:30 p.m. It's not that late. NC70 needs an armor buff. It definitely doesn't need an armor buff. What it needs is a reverse speed buff. It shouldn't reverse at 12. It should reverse at 14. That's the M60 shooting me. It's whatever. There's physically nothing I can do to avoid that. It could have been the Leopard, but I would assume it's the M60. Would have probably rolled higher if it was the Leopard. Judging that nobody's been spotted over here, there is a 183 in the back, but I'm going to assume that the enemy team is not here. That 183 is just bad at the game. His name's Miguel. Like, what a shocker, dude. Ah, we got the K91 over here. Aiming, boom. Nice pen. Now I have to wiggle and hope that the K91 won't pen me. We love autoloaders. I love how a tier 9 autoloader can literally beat my tier 10, just because it's an autoloader. Autoloaders are good for the game, clearly. Alright, well, I'm going to move up. Oh, there's the 183. Okay, thank you. Wow. There's nothing to say. There's nothing to get mad about. It's just, it's whatever. Some 40%er hits me with the most bogus shot ever, and it pens somehow. And there's nothing I can really do about it. It's just whatever. That's really all I can say. K91's too scared to poke me. I don't have enough health to push, because the 183's over there. So I'll just sit here and wait, I guess. Got a no camo VK90 though. That's actually good. If this VK90 pushes... Oh, there you go. Got the 183. Yeah, L Bozo. Frickin' L. Yeah. Yeah, you're trash. I hope you are aware you're trash as well. I'll shoot the K91. Get that player taken out of the game. We have an AFK Leopard. 183 is probably going to shoot the VK90. I'm just going to wait here. There you go. And, the 183 is going to tunnel me. Of course he is. Of course. El Bozo, dude. Players like that should quit the game. They really should. 525 Maxwell, that's pretty nice. Is the VK90 smart enough to HE the Leopard? No, he is not. I'm not too surprised. I'm going to load in a high explosive on the side. Boom. 513. The VK90 will get the clear. Love how they can get the most dumb shots without even aiming, but when you try, you miss. Yeah, I still don't know how that 183 penned me at that angle. I really don't. I was pretty well angled there, and that 183 just went right through my side armor. I have zero clue how he managed to do that. I really am speechless, but it's Blitz for you. There you go, nice shot. I mean, I'm cooked. There's nothing I can really do here. Okay. Where? Ah, just pens me with AP through the mantlet, dude. Just AP right through the gun. Wow. Okay, dude. Alright. Would have been nice for my Mystic member to allow me to at least farm a little bit more, but... Whatever, dude. Whatever. I always find it cringe when you have your own clanmates that will focus you for no reason. Like, dude... if I was in a situation where I saw a clanmate, right? A person who is in my clan at the end of the game who is, you know, in a situation like this, I would focus the VK90. I would focus the other teammate, the Yo I had. I would not just immediately focus the dude who's in your clan and kill him when all he's trying to do is get a little bit of damage at the end of the game. It's kind of a dick move, I'm not gonna lie. And you should be aware of that. It's kind of a dick move. But I'll remember that. As always, I'll remember that, dude. Like, why? You're at 4,000 damage. You can't let me have one little moment of fun. Come on, dude. Just because you're in my clan doesn't mean you're gonna be exempt from being called out. Grill 15. Fire him. It's fine. It's just cringe. You know? It's just cringe. Ugh. Alright. Just had to read that. Sentinelli. Fun tank. Double Type 71 tune. No. You can't make me. But yeah, I do think it's a little cringe when people, when people do that, you know? Type 5 worth getting? No. I don't think any tank is worth $300, my guy. I think that you should just donate to me at that point, because it's the same experience, you know? If you think about it, where's that money gonna go? In a couple years from now, when you're no longer playing Blitz, are you gonna be happy that you spent $350 on a tier 5 heavy, or a tier 10 heavy? No. End off with ground tank? I don't know if that'll be the end of the stream. I bet you we're gonna have another donation. Bruh. Decent spot to sit on this map is kind of through the rails here. You can shoot people if they play aggressive, but already we can see the entire enemy team is on the other flank of the map, apart from this M60. Oh, and the Foch. $475. Did you guys know that this tank has 580 alpha? $475, dude. That's terrible. I don't know what this Foch is doing. $548. It's fine. We're still going to take these two guys out, but I hate when I low roll. Terrible roll? Yeah, they're always terrible. I'm telling you, this account has rigged matchmaking against it. I was doing a 1v1 against somebody yesterday. You should have seen the shots that missed in that 1v1. It was actually insane. Oh my god, dude. That's crazy. And the sad part is I literally can't poke. Aiming, aiming. Most accurate gun in the game, just so you're aware. Like, keep that in mind. This is the most accurate gun in tier 10. I don't know what to do. I can't do anything. It's physically impossible to push a 60 TP when it's in that spot. Wow, that hits though. That's crazy. That wasn't even close to where I aimed. This Rhino sucks, dude. Let's see. $827, of course. Of course. You're very, very helpful there, Mr. Rhino. That was a terrible shot for me. I will fully admit that. That was the worst shot I could have fired. And the Rhino's going to get me killed, because instead of helping me... Whatever. I had the shot, I didn't shoot it. I don't know. Just whatever. Thanks, Rhino. If that Rhino had literally just shot the 60 and backed up, I would have been totally fine. I had the shot. But I decided not to shoot it, because I want my Rhino to die. There you go. See, the 60 would have died there if I had shot him. But instead I can screw my own team over and not shoot to whatever. I'm just so sick, so... It's not like we were going to win anyway. Good job, guys. Good job. All that Rhino had to do was push the 60 TP. That's all he had to do. That's all he had to do. I could have covered him from the 50B. And if we had pushed the 60 TP together, we could have killed him. But instead of pushing the 60 TP, the Rhino decided that he wanted to be useless and literally do nothing. 45% win rate. There it is, dude. 45% win rate. Great job. Wow. No, go away. Alright, what's next? Sentinelli. Alright. This is why I don't really play on my main account anymore. It's just this gun game isn't fun to play. It really isn't. No. Actually, yeah, you know what? Let me swap to my press account. Wargaming can suck my nuts. I'm not playing Blitz on my main account anymore. I'll play it on my main account when teams are good. It's not happening right now. There we go. What's dispersion for the grill? 0.272 base. I think it's 0.26 with refined gun. I could be wrong. Yeah, I don't care, Wargaming. Alright. Let's go hop into the Sentinelli. Boom. You guys can spam KV2 all day, but... What was I going to say? Oh, yeah. I'm only going to keep going if there's donations. So you got to donate for the KV2 if you want to see it played. Ha 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 ha. Why are we typing KV2? I don't know. What is this tank's hull based off of again? I'm trying to remember. Is it the Italian heavy? I know the turret's based off the stock Italian heavy. I don't remember what this hull is based off of. Weird. I actually like this tank, though. It's a very fun vehicle. Its gun is nice. It hits hard. It's got tungsten. It's actually very, very enjoyable. There it is. That's what I was waiting for. Nice 413 NTI issue. See if I can bait him. Nice. Big dub. Easy shot into that player. Then we can move over. Okay, there it is. There it is. The camping medium tank. Okay, whatever, dude. Whatever. I love how there's a medium over here. To be fair, I do the same thing, but, like, you're literally getting pushed on the medium flank, and you're still over here focusing me. How stupid can you be, dude? Your team's gonna lose because of that. How bad can I be? I'm just doing what comes naturally. How bad can I be? Ah, thank you. Not living appears to be back. We'll shoot the Skoda. There you go. Nice 350 hatching shot, and we back up. We still have 3 seconds left. I really hope that Indian Panzer doesn't become a problem. There you go. Nice 360. I have to chill here. Oh, and the Skoda's just going to poke me and shoot me. Thank you, dude. There you go. Another nice 369. I mean, it's cooked either way at this point. But what I can do is put on my tungsten, get an easy pen into you, and then I can die. There you go. Bye-bye. Good job, team. Good job. We still should win this. Just don't understand what took our team so long to figure out what they were doing. Oh boy. Ugh. It's impossible to have fun in Blitz if you're focusing on stats. It's not entirely true. I don't focus on stats well, I do focus on stats when I'm on my main account, but it's not stats. I focus on not losing. If I'm going 33% in tier 10, I'm not going to have fun. I don't care if I'm a bad player. I'm still not going to have fun. Just, it doesn't make a difference, you know? That's what you're missing the point on. I have fun when I'm able to win games. Even if I'm going 60%, it's better than 30%, dude. You know? Yeah, you did forget to type there, Living. I don't know your account name. Isn't it like Living Abortion or something? I put an underscore. Yeah, there it is. Is it this one? Nope, it's this one. Yep. Frickin' Sussler background. It's like a 10-year-old. I have to do the ground tank. I know you like the ground tank. The mighty OP. Why am I running rammer on this thing? Cali. And high-end consumables. Alright, whip it out, Living. Smasher as well, the big three. You had an Astolfo background? Okay, Astolfo's not under the age, though. Okay? There's a difference there. I'm fine with having Astolfo on my background. Astolfo is... I don't know, how old is Astolfo? I have no clue how they are. How old, actually. Let me see. Google. How old is Astolfo? There's no answer. Yeah, I've got no clue. Somebody can let me know in the comment section. Hey, like my 100k gold avatar? Very nice. Droodles say, ground tank! Such a stupid vehicle. 13. Astolfo's not 13 years old. L. That is true. Going 30% for anyone is not fun. Yeah, exactly. Doodles, indeed. It is Doodles. Doodles Blitz. Alright. Can I HE the Smasher? No. Oh, yeah, good shot there. Let me light him on fire. Ah, I didn't. It's funny how they're trying to shoot me in the track wheel, and you literally can't. What's more funny to me is that this guy is actually sitting here and poking. Like, he knows that I'm on reload. That, to me, is crazy. I don't care if you guys shoot me. The whole point of this tank is to be farmed. It's literally a super heavy. I do wish that this tank had more armor, though. It's kind of a joke how useless this tank's armor is. Physically can't pen the Keylana, but poke it. Poke it, Kampfpanzer. Test your luck. Oh my god, dude. Literally the luckiest player ever. I'm telling you now, he's going to hate living in a moment. He's like, oh, I'm so good at the game. Oh, you're not gonna be. Nice. Easy shot. Oh, we got the aim. Oh, never mind. Never mind. The AMX hits me in the back of the turret. Alright, Living, it's up to you. We should win, though. This is why I don't really like the ground tank. Its armor just doesn't work. You can see, like, you angle the turret directly towards the enemy, and they just go right through it. Like, what's the point of driving this tank if every single shot that pens you is through the turret armor? The hull armor's great. You can get some crazy good bounces with the hull armor, but it doesn't really mean anything when every single shell that's fired at your turret just pens, you know? It kind of defeats the purpose. I really love watching this RU-251 not HEing the side of that AMX. You can do it, Living. I believe in you. You should wear a maid outfit. Listen, I've said it in the past. Pay me. Literally nobody figured out how old Astolfo is. Wait, let me ask ChatGPT. I feel like ChatGPT would know. New chat. Astolfo is a fictional character, so their age depends on which version you're asking about. They're summoned as heroic spirits. I don't know. Give me a estimate. So I guess, what, they don't have an age? Okay. Whatever. No clue. I am ChatGPT. Well, that was an unfortunate game. Our team didn't even do that bad, to be honest. It's just a bad team. Or, just bad armor. I wish this tank's armor actually worked. I'm even running extra armor. If I was running extra HP, I might have lived that game. It's why I just don't really care about that 4% armor buff. It never seems like it actually does anything. KV2. Alright. Oh boy. Can't wait to sit in queue. You get 3 minutes of queuing time. If we don't get a battle, I'm going to whatever. How much exactly? $100. And you have to pay for the maid outfit. I'll know how much of a gooner you are. Puthin ready. What am I reading? $10-hour rammer stream when? Dude, I'm not playing the rammer. Somebody wants a 10-hour rammer stream. They're going to have to donate about $1,000. What did you do with the last one? I probably threw it out. I don't know. It's gone. Whoever it is, it's gone. I bought a monitor stand from Amazon Basics, and it's absolutely useless because it's supposed to hold my monitor up, and it does. The problem is it doesn't go high enough. I need a monitor stand that holds my monitor high enough off the table. E50. Actually, you know what? While we're in queue here, let me see if I can find a better monitor stand. Amazon. Monitor stand. Let's see. I need one that can go like 30 inches. 18 to 38 inches. Or 13 to 38 inches. But does that mean 13 to 38 high? Or left and right? So yeah, fits screens. See? That's where they get you. That's where they get you. I need one that can go high. This one might be tall. This one's a vase amount. This one only goes 18 inches high. See? Still not helpful. Second page. This one looks tall, but it's probably lying. Does it say it's yeah, 16. That one's not terrible, 16 inches, but it's still not enough. This one might be good. Ultra wide monitor arm. How high up can it go? Doesn't say. That one could be good, though. It's $60, though, dude. I don't know if I want to spend $60 on a monitor stand. What is your opinion about the comp scenario in Blitz today? It's the same as it's always been. Toxic players that need to stop being super toxic. Ooh, this one might be good. This one looks like it goes pretty high. 18 inches. 18 inches might be the tallest they go. How long is 18 inches? I don't have anything to measure. Well, this is about a foot here, I'd say. So, I don't know if that would be enough. It's $50 still, too. Ah, this one might be okay. 25 inches of max height. That should be good. That should be good. But it's so much money. It's $70, dude. Living is just making me play forever. All right, I'm giving this one more minute. If we don't get into a game, I'm done with this. Because nobody wants to see me sit in queue for 5 minutes, dude. I'm surprised Living hasn't called me daddy again. Don't reveal my identity. Who? Oh, I see. Next tanks in queue. Smasher, KB Jr. Stock T95. Yeah, stock T95 is not happening. Alright, no, we're done. This is too much queuing. Sorry, we're doing a different tank. It's too long. Nobody wants to sit and watch. This is why we don't donate for tier 6 people. KV Jr. No, no, no. KV Jr., you poob. Whip it out. Let me see your big Schmeat Living. Alright, let me write these donations down. We have KV Jr.'s done. So we have Smasher. VZ55. T95. What do you mean stock T95? It doesn't say stock T95 anywhere. 114 SP2. You just tried slipping that in because you could. E50. Chair IO tier. KPZ70. There you go. Let's go. Let's get this show on the road. I'm not going up the bridge. It's not happening. But someone donate for stock T95? I don't see it. I don't see it. They can suck my T95. And I don't even know what that means. But they can do it. Yeah. Yeah. Boom, boom, boom. It's a tier 10 match, and I'm praying that I can cross this without being utterly nuked, because this stupid... Yep, that's... Yeah, there it is. Wow. That crossing needs to be removed. It's just funny how bad spawns give you the worst possible RNG. I physically cannot pen that guy, but I still got it in, so I'll take it. Best armored tank suggestions. Best armored tank, I would probably say is, one sec, let me aim it on the KPZ. There you go. 658. That's a win of a trade for me. I have more alpha than the KPZ. It's your turn to poke, 60. It's your turn to poke. Ooh, 788 max roll. Oh, yeah. That's what I'm talking about. Reloading. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Gonk give each a shot. We got the Kron. I physically cannot pen the Kron anywhere. Oh, I can pen them with heat, though. It's one of the advantages. I don't know what our 60's doing, dude. Like, he's giving me brain rot. Yeah, let me put myself in the most compromised position possible. That'll really be great for everyone. Nice. Alright, that guy's dead. Now I have to go over here and wait another 13 seconds. Oh my god, this thing's reload is literally forever. Blah, 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 blah. Can I HE the concept anywhere? No, but I can overmatch their engine deck. I did fine. I did 3,200 damage. I actually don't mind the KB Jr. I remember Fan has streamed this thing and he called it the biggest pile of trash ever. I don't actually think it's that bad of a tank. It's just nothing you can do when, you know, this situation is thrown at you. If I donated $100 to do a 10-hour TOG stream, I'll do a 3-hour TOG stream. Alright, well, there you go. Not bad. Living, you got pooped on. What happened to you? You disappointed me. How dare you? Don't cross. You're too late. I crossed. And it worked. Crossing is the right play. You just gotta hope that your team doesn't screw you over. That's really as simple as it is. Smasher. Yeah. Boom. What is this? What is this notification? What am I looking at? What should I grind? E50M versus M48 Patton. Yes, you are cringe. You are very cringe, Dylan. I would probably go for the E50M. I think the E50M is a bit more brain dead. I think the Patton is a better tank, but I do think the E50M is pretty brain dead. Where did the word poob come from? The word poob came from my brain. I know, you're welcome. I am truly the biggest brain of them all. I am the poob. I got a mini fridge, by the way, guys. It's kind of goated. $183 only HE shell allowed. It's not even that challenging, though. It's like saying, drive a Hovry with only AP. Oh, no. Oh! Like, thank you for the donation, Living. You just want to keep me going all night long, don't you? I'll outlast you, Living. I'll outlast you, okay? You know why? Because my time zone is 3 hours behind you. It's only 12 o'clock for me. It's like 3 a.m. for you. You won't win. The only thing that's going to make me lose is my brain cells from the matchmaker. VK1602 Leopard HE only stream. Let me see if I can figure out how to change my background in Blitz again. Let's see if I can figure this out. I haven't done it in a very long time. I have to find where the files are for Blitz to begin with. To do that, I need to load up the Wargaming Center, and then I need to go to updates. No, I need to go here. It's in the cum folder. I'm not even joking. Literally, my folder is called cum. I don't even know why I named it that, but that's what it's named. Okay, so I have to go to the, what is it? My F drive, and then, yes, the folder of cum. Okay, and then, World of Tanks Blitz. Okay. Oh, no, is it not there? Is it not there? Crap. Is it data? I don't remember how to change it. Let me go ask ChatGPT if I can figure it out. Where do I want to have a modded background in Blitz? How do I change it? Locate the game files in the data or res folder for textures. I'm on PC. Okay, let's see. So open the data. If you installed through the Microsoft Store. Okay, no, I didn't do that. So what I need to do, and identify the garage background file. No, I don't want the hanger one. I meant background as in behind my stats. Okay, here we go. Profile stats. There we go. Okay. So I need to find the data GUI folder inside. Okay, this is it. All right. All right. I think I got it. I think I got it. So I got to go to data. And then... Isn't this fun, by the way? Waiting here. Oh, we're in a game. Data GUI. I don't see GUI. I see fonts, GFX, materials. I'm going to say... Okay, let me screenshot that and send. Alright, here we go. I bet it's a messy folder. What, the Blitz folders? Or the cum folder? You know what, living, we're going town. What do they have? It's a tier 7 battle, so at least it's a pretty easy matchup. I'm finally in the battle. Ah. Here are the general steps to mod your profile background. I just need to find the folder. I know how to do it. I just need to find the folder. I don't remember where it is. So if you can tell me what folder it's in, that's fine. I just need to find the folder. It shows like all the PNGs and everything. If I can access that folder, I know how to do it. Just don't remember exactly what the folder is called. There you go. Wow, 437. Whoa! I hate this game. Any information on the lion camo? I'm pretty sure you can just buy the camo for the lion. Can you not? If you can't, then you have to wait for it to be released by Ouija. Whoa, guys. I'm glad every single shell I fire is a low roll. Okay, game files, open installation. Oh, I don't need a backup, dude. Are you just asking ChatGPT? That doesn't help me. If you're asking, you're literally, like, useless. No, stop. Just stop. You're not helping. You're not helping me. Yeah, Yes. Very helpful, Zane. You have copy and pasted ChatGPT. So you actually have no clue. Thank you. I always love when people do that. They're like, I will give you advice, and then they don't give me any advice. Yes, let me install the mod. I don't know what mod you're talking about, but I'll install it. Oh yeah, I got you. There's no way this guy's gonna poke me, right? Dude, I'm in a smasher. Do we... Oh my god. Do we not know what happens when you poke smashers? Yeah, that's what happens. Half your tank's health gets evaporated. Bruh. Nobody ever bounces me. Like, dude hit me there. That's crazy. I know, a computing teacher. Oh my god. Oh, he turned his turret towards me. Oh well. Alright. Let me see if I can figure this out. Let me see. Let me see what ChatGPT said. Open the UI folder inside subfolders. I swear it's not in this folder. I swear it's in like the downloads folder. Let me see. UI. Screens. Battle. No. Lobby. News. Boosters. No. I don't think these are any of them. Options. No. Battle. No. None of these are it. Yeah, none of these are what I'm looking for. Screens 3, that's the same thing. Styles. No. None of those are what I'm looking for. Ugh. I swear it's in the downloads folder. Alright, what's next? Smasher VZ55, okay. I'm figuring this out, guys. It's happening. Waffen 5 shots? Alright, well, you gotta wait. You gotta wait, you poob. Alright, I'm gonna check downloads. Let me go to the downloads folder. Or no, documents. I meant documents. Okay, I think it's documents. Let me check there. So I go to documents. My games. Tanks Blitz. I think that's Lesta, isn't it? I'm pretty sure Tanks Blitz is Lesta. I could be wrong. Rockstar Games, My Games. Unless it's the Wargaming. I don't see Wargaming launcher here, though. MMG, Call of Duty, Gigabyte. My boom boom, My Games, Borderlands, Crossout, War Thunder. It's definitely not that. PowerShell, Rockstar Games. It's gotta be Tanks Blitz. I thought that was Lesta. Yeah, this is what I was looking for. I found what I was looking for. This is it. But yeah, this is Lesta, dude. I found, this is what I needed. This here is what I was looking for. It shows all the backgrounds and everything. But it's in the documents folder. I know that. So I have to go back to documents. Yeah, so I don't understand where Blitz would be, though. Tanks Blitz, Rockstar Games, My Games. Where the heck would it be, dude? Oh, wait. View. Show. No, Hidden Items is on. Bruh. I don't understand. That's the right thing, but that's Tanks Blitz. results, cache, replays. If I can find... Alright, wait, I know how to do this. I know how to do it. If I go back really quickly, and I press this, there you go. Alright, I'm ready living. I found it. If I go here, I think I found it. It's app data local. Ah, I think I found it. Image cache. There it is. I found it. I found it. There it is, guys. That's what I was looking for. That's what I was looking for. Now, we have to scroll and find the background image. It doesn't matter which background I use. I don't know what my current background is. So, I'd have to pick a background that I have access to. But all I need to do is change my background to one of these PNGs. I think it's a PNG. But yes, I found the folder. This is what I was looking for. This is all the in-game images. Oh my god. It's tragic. I know I have the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles background. So if I can find that one, I can find it. Oliver Tree. Keep on going, keep on going. Let me know if you guys see the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles background if I scrolled past it. I'm not seeing nothing yet. How you doing, Ash? Alright, whoever donates the most can choose what my background goes to. You'll have to be in my Discord server, of course. But whoever donates the most can choose a picture that my background shall become. I don't think I have this one, so I'm not going to do that one. I don't know if I have the Christmas ones. I'm going to keep going. I gotta be able to find the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. World of Tanks 2.0, they just added that. But I don't see it. I don't see it. It's gotta be somewhere. Somewhere. Oh, no. 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 I might have this one. I might have that one. Yeah, I didn't see Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Let me scroll up. I like how I've been sitting in queue for 2 minutes and 30 seconds. Like, really amazing stuff, Wargaming. Boom, 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 boom. I don't see it yet. Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. Yeah, I literally don't see Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Like, it's just not there. Weird. I see the Twister background. You just saw it? Bruh. That doesn't help me. That was, the mode has been out for 3 months. What if I delete all the pictures? Probably not a good idea. Probably I think it'll actually reload the pictures if you delete them. I still don't see Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. I don't know how you saw it. I don't see it. Oh, wait. I think I have this one. I think I have this one. What is this? It's a WebP. It's a WebP. All right. We're going to do this one. I'm pretty sure I have this background. All right. Ugh. 3 minutes and 50 seconds in queue, guys. That's great. That's great. Want me to take a TD? Yeah, you can take a tank destroyer if you want living. Alright, let me see if I have that background while he's doing that. Appearance. Is this where the backgrounds are? I think this is where they are. Oh, do I not have that one? I have the Titan background. I don't think I have that background, actually. Bruh. I have the 11-year World of Tanks one. Bruh. Never mind, I don't have it. I thought I did have it. I don't. I have the 11 years. I have the Ducky one. Preview. I have this one. Okay. Yeah, that's it. Alright. Try again. This is tragic. This is absolutely tragic. Alright, scrolling. Let's keep scrolling, guys. Let's see if we can find the backgrounds that I have. Keep on going. Keep on going. Gotta be able to find one of them, right? Problem is, I mean, there's literally no way to see it apart from just scrolling and hoping. I know the duck one, so it's possible I can find that. That's the ratings camo, I'm pretty sure. Still not seeing anything. Nope. Nope. Nope, nope, nope. 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 Bro. What will happen? Will Living and I get into a battle first, or will I be able to find this background first? Make your bets in the comments down below. Still don't see it. I don't understand how I don't see any of them, dude. Still don't see it. Nope. 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 I see that. Oh, I think I have that one. I think I have this one. I think I have that. Let me save that one. I think I have that one. I think we got one that I can use. I don't know if that's the full background, though, or if that's just the picture of it. Bruh. The frickin' Chieftain Proto. Ah, see, I have the 11-year picture. I don't have the background, dude. Where's the 11-year background? Bruh. What is this? I don't even know what that is. What the heck am I looking at there, dude? What is that? What the heck? What is this? Weird. Still in queue, by the way. Just want to point that out. Still in queue. Ooh, boy. I love World of Tanks Blitz. Well, Living, don't you worry. We might not be getting a battle at all with how long we've been in queue today. So, don't you worry. Don't you worry the slightest bit. This is crazy. This is absolutely crazy. Alright, well, let's see if I can make a random background really quickly. Let me, let's see if this one works. I think I have the name. It's this one here. No, it's not this one. It's this one here. Alright. 3 centuries later. Yep, 3 centuries later. Alright, so this one, I'm going to... Let's see. Let me go and just get a random one. I'm trying to think what would be a good background. What would be a funny background? Oh, we got into a battle. That's crazy, dude. We actually got into a battle. Wow. Don't scroll too far. Yeah, I'm not too worried about that. Vaiku, where's my $100? Stop crying and leave queue. No. Time to switch to EU server. I agree. All of this for a battle that's going to last less than 3 minutes. Bonk. Not... Oh, great. Oh, amazing. And I'm stuck. Okay. Yeah, dude, you're really skilled. You should be proud of yourself for driving your tank in the middle of the open. That's very impressive gameplay, my guy. Okay. Oh, okay. You know what? Nah. Nah. Get out of my game. Oh, never mind. The minnow's gonna drive out in the open. There you go. There's your exciting game. It would have been nice if Living had moved up to help me. And he did do a lot of damage to the VZ, but I would have appreciated if you had just frontlined with me, and then I wouldn't have had to worry to begin with about the 50V or the minnow or any of these enemy tanks pushing up on me. I don't really care, because I'm just going to go back to doing what I was doing before, but a little cringe. Alright, let's see if I can figure this out. Images. That's awful. I'm gonna do this one. Alright, so I put this over here. And then... Alright, now I have to save this as a PNG to WebP. Alright, PNG to WebP. Alright. Okay, this one's useless. PNG to WebP. Alright, let's try this one. No, option. I don't want to do that. Select files. Okay, I need to save it. So let me do that. Blah, 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 blah. PNG, save, select file. Okay. Convert. Well, we won. Download. Alright, it's a WebP. Okay, now I need to copy the name of this file. Alright, what are we playing in next? No team, yeah. What a shocker, Ash. I just like how that 50B was able to pen my lower plate at that angle. That, to me, is pretty funny. How bad this thing's lower plate is. Yeah, I don't care, Wargaming. I have every tank on this account. Why are you asking me to buy shit? T95. Oh, boy. Alright. So now what I need to do, I need to get the exact background. So I need to go find where it was. I may have made a mistake losing where it was. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I may have made a mistake, guys. I don't know where the background is anymore. And I need that background. It was near the bottom. Let me see if I can find it. Let me scroll all the way to the bottom. Alright, let's see if I can find it. I have the name of it, but that doesn't really help me. Actually, no, it might help me. Oh, there it is. That's not exactly it, actually. But if I have the name, all I need to do... So what I can do is I can go to Chrome. So I pull up Chrome, and then I get the exact name, which is this right here. And then what I do is I take the file that I just downloaded, I rename it to that, and then I drag that into here. Let's see if it works. Oh, I'm in a battle. Replace. There you go. I think I did it, guys. I think I did it. Just remove calibrated shells. We'll be able to play like before. I agree. Calibrated shells should be removed from the game. I mean, at this point, I'm really not trying that much. Oh boy, look at my speed! I forgot E50. No, I didn't. I'm just going through the list. I am glad I swapped to my press account, though, because I can't be asked to try right now. Yeah, nice trade there, T92. You know, 1,400 for 473. I think that's a pretty worthy trade. You know, it's not too bad. Look at this. Look at this guy. I can't believe he actually thought he was going to be able to get that out. That's crazy. These guys are so bad at the game. Oh, we got the 704. Bonk. Oh my god. Wow. That's impressive. That's actually the most impressive shot I've fired in a while. I even gave it time to aim in. And Wargaming was like, you know what? Nah, you're not going to hit that shot. That's too easy. That shell will be too easy for you to hit. We're going to make sure that it bounces. Oh boy, I'm gonna get him. Oh, why? Why is this gun so bad? What is it doing? Oh my god, dude. 3, 2, 1. Okay, there you go. Well, I did okay. Not much more able to be done in this battle. Back in 2015, equipment update came adding Cali. But the problem wasn't even Cali when they first added it. It was the fact that then they buffed calibrated shells. Like, what are we doing, Wargaming? Why would we buff something that is so incredibly good already? And then they nerfed Rammer. I can't believe that hit. That was insane. But yeah, they nerfed Rammer and then buffed Cali. They should just remove calibrated shells from the game. I agree. It's stupid. It shouldn't exist. Nerd Gummy Clusters or Jolly Ranchers? Nerd Gummy Clusters, any day of the week. Alright, let's see if it worked, okay? Alright, so if I go to Appearance, and I select this background, and I set it. Yes! It worked! It worked. I can't believe it worked. Amogus. That's amazing. Alright, what's next? T95, 114 SP2. Oh boy. Let's go now put on some Astolfo. First of all, Uzi, you're like 5 years old. Second of all, no. I will put on a background if somebody donates for it. And they can send me a PNG in DMs. Of course, Living will probably goon. Alrighty then. Can we get another game? This is the problem with streaming later at night, is that you just don't get into battles. I've probably spent 10 minutes in queue. I love how you can't even read the stats. You're right. You can't. Put National Crew Voices. Aren't I using National Crew Voices? What was the tank I just used before? I forgot what I drove. It was a tier 9. T95. Yeah, it had an American voice. What? I think Big Boss is going to come back when Reforged gets realized. That's not how you spell released. That's no. No. That's no. No. Just no. Isn't this fun? Don't you love waiting in queue for a minute and 20 seconds? This is ridiculous, Living. I'm sorry. This is ridiculous. Like, I don't understand how this game is this dead. I really don't. Where did I get that message from? I got a mess. I don't know where my phone is. Am I sitting on it? No, I wouldn't have heard it. What? phone is, dude. It's somewhere. All right. As I've said for years, need to revamp equipment entirely. I agree. They need to do a PC-based system where you get tanks equipped based off of the equipment that you choose specifically. Instead of having two options, you have um, 3 slots that you can then choose your own special equipment for. Game just came out 3 days, and I've been out 3 months. What? I don't know what you're talking about. How old is your YouTube account? Pretty old. You should be more scared of me. Yes, I'm very scared living. Don't ATAC servers have bad connection? I think you mean APAC, but yes, ATAC. I hate when light tanks go over here, because then what ends up happening is not only A, do they probably get nuked, which is what's happening, but then they screw over this side of the map. Hello, T-22. Okay, and you still hit the hatch. Clearly you're just better than me. Not bad. Okay, dude. Yeah, evidently. Okay, and oh, yeah, that's great. Every module's killed. Uh-huh. Yeah, come on, do it. You're so skilled, dude. Oh, yeah, look at that. You're really skilled. Where's my team? Can I just ask? Yeah, amazing push. Really amazing. I don't care if I die. You're going down. I don't care. You're going down. Okay. Congrats. Wow. Congrats, bro. Pro camo, and that's the play he makes. I don't really care. I'm on a press account. The stats don't matter to me. If somebody throws their tank away like that so that they can tunnel me, go ahead, dude. I really don't care. I mean, we weren't going to win this in any world. There's your really, really amazing 114 SP2 gameplay. That was really fun, dude. What a gameplay worth 3 minutes in queue. Yeah, that was definitely worth 3 minutes in queue. Oh well. Back to the garage. I don't care. As I said, I'm just happy I swapped to my press account. I don't care if people YOLO me on this account. It doesn't make a difference to me. It's just funny when you watch, you know, people with the pro camo do that. Like, congratulations, dude. You're really skilled. Do you want to write a book about how dog shit you are? Like... Could you please play a battle in the T-22? If you want to see it played, you gotta donate. Ha ha ha. Not like you're gonna see any exciting gameplay here anyway. All these games have been trash. Ooh, let's look at this great team. Wow, you're really skilled, dude. You've got the pro background, 66%er. Wow, you're really skilled. Let me give you a fire. Please teach me, Master, and his toonmate in Pramo. 1100 damage. You guys did less than my toonmate combined. You should really, you know, be proud of yourselves. If I pay for it, will you do a gambling stream with me when the BZT comes out? If you pay for my BZT, then sure. But it will probably be the Thanksgiving tank, so you won't be gambling for it. It'll be like $300. Christmas tank, that'll be different. Unless the BZT has crates that Asen talked about. But I think it's going to be a I think it's going to be the Thanksgiving tank. You guys ready to sit in queue for another 8 years? I'm so excited. All right, now where the heck is my phone? That's what I need to figure out. Where is my phone, dude? Getting up. I'm finding my phone. Where did I put it? Maybe I am sitting on it. No, I'm not. No. Oh, it's on the floor. That's where it is. I don't know how it got there. How the heck did my phone get down here? Oh, weird. I don't know. It must have, like, fallen off my blanket or something. Oh, I need to stand up and put my blanket back on. E50 looks bald without the legendary camo? Indeed. Okay. The stream will mostly be queue time. Yeah. I'm not going to stream too much longer if this is what we're experiencing. It's pretty bad. Bro, Marco, what am I reading? What is up with you and Asians? Like, what? Keep your thoughts to yourself, dude. Your phone believe gravity. I'd just, like, bash my computer with this and get it over with, dude. Your phone grew legs and walked away. Yep, 100%. How did you know? I know Living's trying to find, like, a photo right now. That's all he's trying to do. Living DM'd me and said, how sus can your background be? I said, it can't be naked and break YouTube terms of service. So, I know he's going out and searching. This is really exciting. If I were to play 10 battles, it would take me 30 minutes of queuing based off of this. 10 battles would be 30 minutes of queuing. The average game lasts about 3 minutes. So for every 30 minutes of gameplay, I have 30 minutes of queuing. That's crazy. Might even be more. That's crazy. Yo, Wargaming, would you like to know that your game's dying? Like, this is sad. This is just sad. Wargaming better release Reforged soon, because at this point, it's pretty awful. And they're not planning to release it until 26, so this is, it's just going downhill. It's going downhill. Why is your queue taking so long? It's because I'm in Platoon. If I was playing solo, we'd be getting into battles, but Living wants to tune. Is that okay? The problem is, Living, they look underage. It's midnight in the US. It's 12:48. It's almost 1 for me. Doop doot 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 doot. I didn't mean to do that. Get a type 5 heavy if I rage. Yeah, well, don't worry. There's no raging anyway, so. I can't rage when I can't get into a battle. 4 minutes now in queue. I just want to see how long it takes. Okay. You can play alone. Alright, yeah. We're gonna have to, Living. If you stream snipe me, though, I swear I will literally fly over to your house and, like, murder you. Well, I do not say it's the last game changer 48 minutes ago. It's a... What? What am I reading? It once took me 48 minutes to get into a tier 5 battle. Why would you stay in queue that long? Like, why would you do that to yourself? Okay. I got that same metal, same hammer and a Happy Meal? What? What am I reading? America, where you can get a hammer and your Happy Meal. It's a real hammer, though. Oh my god, Poob, what are you doing here at this hour? You're getting better at saying Bliskavica. Bliskavica, Bliskawika, I don't know what the hell it is. Bliskavica! I don't think that's Plague. I think Lucum's a different guy. Because Plague, I think Plague's account is Plague. But either way, thank you for the donation. It's not any better. This is trash. Let me put on Encounter as well. Maybe that'll help. I only have Supremacy on, but most people have Supremacy on, so... Boom, boom, boom. Look at this great game. Whoa. 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 I love Blitz. I love it so much. Whoa. Whoa. Wargaming, huge news, your game's dying. It really is. I should just load up Helldivers at this point, dude. I mean, this is crazy. For me, it's Europe. Indeed. Europe. Hey! Time to die! After 7 minutes, I got a grill game. Okay, Marco, what am I reading? Any Thai lady boys watching the stream? Wouldn't you like to know, weatherman? Greetings from Malaysia. Hello, how are you doing, Malaysia man? Huge news for the unemployed. Watch this. Oh, never mind. Oh my god, that shell could not have been worse. What the heck, dude? Yeah, and you hit that? Clearly, you're just that good at the game. Where did he even hit me? Ah, yes. Oh, no, you don't. Oh, no, you don't. Why does this thing feel so slow? I don't care how much you tunnel me, Batchat. I don't. You know why? Because your teammate's gonna die here in a second. And now that your teammate's dead, guess what? Oh no! Oh darn! I didn't even think about that! Oh, no! Fucking bozo, dude. It's always like the 20%ers that YOLO in their light tanks. You said sorry last time and then still did it again. I don't think you're sorry. I don't think you are. I can't pen him anywhere. Oh my god. Wargaming, please, please, oh my RNG work, please. What do I have to do? Oh, I did it! I did it! I'm so good at the game! Look at me go! Thank you for the donation, Living. Alright, well, Living donated $10 to have my background changed to an image he sent to me. To be honest, Living, it could have been a lot worse. So, and I probably would have accepted quite a bit worse. So, that's not too bad. That's why I didn't say you had to pay too much. Alright, well. Let me go create Living's background. I have to go here. Open link. Save image as. Oh, it's already a WebP? Nice. Save. And then I just have to drag. Where's downloads? Downloads. Is this it? Yeah, that is it. Okay. Replace. Alright, there you go, Living. Oh my. Yeah. Well. That's actually hilarious. Yeah, aspect ratio is screwed. Alright, what's next? Charioteer. Well, there's your background. Oh, I don't even have this equipped. Oh my god. Provisions, boom, boom, boom. Consumables, boom, boom, boom. Am I missing anything? Camo. I'm not going to put ammo in this. It already has a decent amount. I don't need to worry about that. Okay, there you go. Battle. Sweet. It's too damn high. Yep, 100%. The background's not even what it's supposed to be. I can show. Let me show you guys what the background's supposed to be. It's completely messed up. This is what the background's supposed to be, but it only has like half of it for some reason. It's pretty funny. Alright, well, we got into a battle. At least outside of Platoon, it seems like I'm getting into games. So, that's the good thing. 3, 2, 1. Move out! Average War Thunder Gooner. One time I did 8K in Gravity with the Carlotta. I don't know what that is. Do I have a girlfriend? Yes. His name? No, I don't. Enemy armor is hit. Perfect for the incels. Yep. Listen, let Living Goon in peace. Bonk. We've damaged them. Yeah, not really. Not really. It was more like a little scratch there. Oh. Nice. Enemy almost damaged. Yeah, we damaged them, God. La, la, la. Ooh, that was a good roll, though. That made up for the previous one. I actually still like the Charioteer a lot. It's actually still a really good tank. It's got mobility, it's got a good gun. It's pretty fun in general. Bonk. Nice 407. Doing pretty good so far. 2,000 damage dealt. Oh, okay. And there it is. There it is. Funny part is, I don't think I out-reload the Tiger. I don't have much more DPM, if any more DPM than that tank, which is kind of sad when you think about it. There you go, 479, El Bozo. I will out-reload the Keylana, I'm pretty sure. Oh, maybe not with that equipped. There you go. Okay. You want to focus me? Yeah, good play. That really went well for you. L. Nice. Watch this. I have no words. I have no words. I have no words. I have no words. I still did fine. 4,000 damage, but bruh. I used blue archive mod pack, so you like children is what you're saying. I swear. Okay, if you want to read Bliskavica correctly, I is the first sound of the letter Y. So, what? You making an O with your... What? That didn't help me! That didn't help me. What, Bliskavica? I don't know. Watch this, last words. Who wouldn't goon to that background? Bro, it's not even that... It's not... Alright. Either way, I am playing in the Kampfpanzer 70. Living, did you still want to do that Kampfpanzer tune? You goony. You goony gooner. Get Google to read it for you. Google's always like, Bliskavica. Let's do translate. Yo, is translate full of gay people because it's trans? Bliskavica? Bliskavica? I... Auto detect.
Błyskawica.
Błyskawica?
Błyskawica.
Błyskawica. I like Bliskavica better. Błyskawica doesn't sound as sexy as Bliskavica. What did this Russian guy type? What did you type? Did you type you like big sweaty men? To write a song for you. That's what you wrote? Huh? Bruh. There's more Russian. Just call it the NC-70. Writing a song for you is no joke. What am I reading? I think Błyskawica means lightning, if I'm not mistaken. Okay. At least we got into a match. Polska. Babushka. Play the Vindicator. Thank you very much for the donation, Jake from State Farm. Get pooped on! Yeah, I think Living did die. Poke it. Poke it for daddy, Droodles. Let me shoot you in the face. Let me see your turret. Ooh-ah! Come and visit me in the Caribbean. I have room for you. Touch some Caribbean sand. Am I gonna be touching you? Is that what you want me to do? Are you a Thai ladybug? You won't pen me. You're gay. You're gonna get Bwiscaviza'd on. I don't have the gun depression. I lied! I do have the gun depression! Yeah, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do about it? What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Oh, darn. Boom. I just need some, like, rich dude to let me live with him. Is there any, like, rich people in chat? Can I live with you? Can I, like, have your inheritance? Are there any rich people that have, like, no children? I'm speed. Wasn't there a tank right here? Yeah, there is. SU 1:30 p.m. Come here, boy. I want to touch you. I want to make sure you feel it when it goes in. Yeah. That was a good snapper. Alright, that was a pretty good game. Comes to me in Costa Rica. You just said frickin' Caribbean. 808 Ronma. I'm from a well-off family. How well off? Listen, if we're talking a couple million, count me in. But you're putting on the maid outfit. I make a lot of money from the Air Force. Does the Air Force pay a lot? I thought the average salary from the Air Force is kind of eh. Let's see. Average salary of Air Force pilots? 89,000 a year. That's not bad. Air Force, let's see, officer. 66,000. How about engineer? Is that a thing? Air Force engineer. 60. So actually, if you're a pilot, you make more than the engineers. Why do I stream so early? It's not that early. How about this one, since the other one didn't work? I don't know, Living. That one's a little more sus. Okay. What was I going to play in? Living never told me he wanted to do that platoon, so let me scroll up and see if I missed any. Well, I'll do the 5-shot Waffenträger. It won't be in tune, but I'll still do it. I knew it. I knew you were going to do it, Living. If you want anything susser than that, Living, it's going to have to be, like, $50. Okay? Let me see. Oh, boy. Living just can't help himself. He needs to goon. Alright, let me copy that. Oh, we're in a battle. Save image. Save. Oh, it's saved as a PNG? Alright, I'll fix that later. Let me pull up chat. Alright, hear me out, John. If you got me, alright, to prove your commitment to me, $500 donation. Then you can be my Air Force pilot. Easy. Ah, great. I love when light tanks drive to mid. You must be really skilled, dude. Yeah, good job. There goes half your health already. Oh, doing great. How to lose a game 101. Drive your light tank to mid. I don't think I'm still spotted. No, I didn't think so. Apex players aren't that threat. That Apex player isn't a threat because they went to mid. As I said, you don't play your, Bye-bye! The perma-tracking capabilities of this gun are so goofy. Alright, we got 10 seconds left. Interested if that T100 is going to poke that or not. Two, 3, 4. Ah, dang, couldn't get the 5th out, but that's still a lot of damage, to be fair. This is a really skilled E100, dude. Type 5 could be a problem. Am I spotted? Oh, I am spotted, dude. I'm cooked now. Yep, I'm cooked. Bye-bye. Because you're camping in a T100 LT across the map. You must be really skilled to do that, clearly. I mean, that's something that skilled players do. They camp in T100s across the map. The only play that I can realistically make right now would be to go over here. Brother. Thank you. Thank you, game. It wasn't that hard of a shot to hit. Our Type 5 isn't doing too well. Neither is theirs. That 2 and 5B needs to move up. If he does, we can actually win. I can't do anything. I'm stuck here the whole game. That 2 and 5B not moving, it's what the problem is right now. Alright, there you go. That was actually huge. L. Everyone's trying to tunnel me and they're failing. Oh boy, there goes our 2 and 5B. Is it winnable? Potentially. Good job, team. I still have to wait 10 more seconds for my shot. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Killed D100. Unfortunately, the girl got me. I did 5,000 damage, so it's not like I didn't do any damage this game. I did quite a bit. But there's only so much you can do. There's only, as I always say, you can't carry games when your teams suck. And unfortunately for the Waffenträger, when your teams suck, it's a loss. Okay, I have the file. And then is it this one here? No, it's not that. It's this. Replace. Alright, Living, let's see if your new file works better. There you go. There's Living's background. It worked better than the other one, I'll tell you that. It's really pixelated, but it did work. John, where's my donation? Ha 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 ha. Damn, there's no rich people. Alright. Well, I'm going to do one last game. We'll call it today. Let's try one last battle in the Waffenträger. Oh, Castilla, dude. Castilla. Castilla. Bruh. What are these notifications I'm getting? Oh. $500 would be my car payment. How are you supposed to support me? I thought we were in a relationship. Okay, that's all I got. Well, nobody's going to... It's the same... It's literally a mirror image of the game we just played last time on Castilla in this tank. I think the car payment is not as important as Droodles. What do you guys think? Oh. You know what, 50B, you want to go? Let's go, dude. I'm going to save these 2 shells. There you go. That was still a dub, honestly. "20 seconds! Hello, Lyrical. Now my E100 moves up. Would have killed you to help me before, dude. Not poking that. That is not happening. Not today, big boy. Of course, he still gets the shell out. Reloading again. I'm cooked? I don't think I am cooked. I think your comment is very wrong. I think I can read a game. Ooh, no, I couldn't get any more out. I did 2,900, which isn't terrible to be fair, but unfortunately I didn't get any more. Either way, it's a press account, so it doesn't matter, and I won. So that's it. We're going to end the stream off there, ladies and gentlemen. A 3-hour live stream of mostly queuing, but whatever. Hopefully you enjoyed the stream. If you want to see more content like this in the future, subscribe. And I will see you all in the next one. Bye-bye.